sometimes something happens that not so much.
I see.
Welcome.
Hey.
What would you like to drink? We have beer or a bunch of assorted other beverages.
I'll make it easy. How about beer?
Alright, that's my style.
Oh, all ready to go. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Will you be paying with tab or as you go?
Oh, you have to pay here? Yeah, I'll pay it. Put it under a tab. Ray.
You're not used to paying in establishments?
A succubus district has its advantages.
I see.
I eventually pay my tabs. It's just everybody kind of knows me over there, so.
Have a bit of a reputation then?
Well, everybody knows me because of Lydia, so. At least in the succubus district. Not everybody knows me. I don't expect everybody to know my name.
But Ray, is it?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah.
Hello.
You want to take a picture?
Of course.
No,
Would like a
we've
drink.
seen each other in passing.
What do you have?
Beer or
Yeah.
tea?
You're the furniture guy, right?
I'll take a beer.
Alright.
That's right.
Yeah, Lydia talks about you here and there. Never really got to talk to you.
No, though she has mentioned you in passing, saying that we
Thanks.
might stumble upon each other.
Yeah,
Oh,
she definitely told me that I
do you
might be stopping
tabs
by
around here?
J&L's
Or-
to
Yes, we do tabs.
talk to you about
Okay.
maybe a few contracts or a few
Leo.
blueprints she wants made up.
I see.
It sounds like her.
And going
Well,
forward,
she is a
beer
busy,
is 1 silver
busy
and 2
lady.
copper, just so you know what you're paying by the end.
She is. That
Alright.
is true.
Mm-hmm.
Fair price. For beer, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah. The owner prides herself on the affordability of the alcohol.
Well, that's one way to market your place.
It certainly is, isn't it?
From Litonia, actually.
Oh, that's quite the distance.
Indeed.
So if you're traveling a lot, what do you do?
I'm
Ryan, what brings you
sort
around
of
here?
business manager. I
Oh,
run the
I heard
company that my
Kyrene talk
family
about this
runs.
bar here once or twice, so I decided to take a
I
look
come
myself.
from Hostetnia, so you can already figure out that
Yeah.
we
Plus, she
We
said she
really
would be
take
helping
care
with
of
the establishment. I
our
wanted to see how
companies
far she
and
can get. I'm curious.
our deals.
Fair. I mean, I think
what
so
does your
far they're
family
doing
do?
alright.
Yeah, it's up and running.
Lots
There's
of
lights.
things we
There's
do
beer.
from general things.
Doesn't really take a lot to
to
run a
lots
tavern.
of magical items and some
No,
arcane
it doesn't.
tools.
Might be
So,
overwhelming to open the door for the first time, but after that,
Quite a
everything
selection,
seems to
isn't
really
it?
fall into place.
Yeah, that's
we do a
true.
lot of
I think
things.
I told either Sop or Kyrene that if
So,
it ever got up to a
what brings
point
you to
and they
Lorath,
wanted to fix
then?
this place up, I'd do it for a discount for them.
Well,
Oh, look. Your
I
stories
went
about you
to
stand very tall,
Litonia,
just
I
like
went
you
to
do.
Astoria, I went to
What
Burma,
stories
I
have been told
went
about me
to
now?
Avalon,
Oh, you know,
to
caring,
Antosh,
good head on his shoulders.
to Yavian, to
Charming.
Yavian.
Oh.
So I went to a lot
And
of
who
places,
tells these
and I just
stories?
came back from the
Oh,
capital
trust
of
me, dear.
Kilvia,
The
so
district talks.
I'm just
Not just one person will say
traveling. Ready? Next step is
Of course.
Ksenia.
The district.
Oh, have you been before? It's quite the region.
Never went to Ksenia before, but I heard some not really good rumors about it. But
Yeah.
never turn away a deal.
Well, word to the wise, most of those rumors are not unfounded, so I would be careful.
Yeah, I know. As long as I don't talk to the more devoted people, that should be fine.
Sure. Yeah. You'll. Yeah.
Are you around here since a long time?
Oh, yeah. I've been in this area a while. Oh,
Mm,
you again.
Hey.
what's that supposed to mean?
Hello.
I don't know. I recognized you. So.
Can I have another?
Did
Already
you
finished it.
did you forget your shoes?
Yeah. I do drink a lot.
Maybe.
I see.
You had to run out of a place really fast.
Where did that go?
Oh, it's the newest fashion, you know. I'm training my calluses.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
Newest fashion?
What do you mean?
Here,
I don't think.
place it on this side.
I think this is more harmful than helping build
Thanks.
them.
Oh, when you like walk barefoot, your sole of your foot gets like stronger over time.
She
You have to
does.
build a foundation for it first.
Yeah?
Isn't it
Yeah,
like
that way you
really
don't
dirty
harm your
outside?
feet.
How do you know I didn't do that already?
Ah, I see. A classical question standoff.
That's right.
If you're just gonna stand in the doorway, can I get you a drink? There's beer, tea.
I'll have juice.
Juice? Okay. There you are.
Who might you be?
I think.
Oh dear.
You here?
Just give him space.
Let's do it. And where are you?
My name is Jade. Yours?
I'm Leo.
Leo. I see. Pleasure, Leo.
Pleasure to meet you too.
No,
And
of
you're?
course.
I'm Ray. Nice to meet you, Leo.
Nice to meet you too.
Mm-hmm.
You two have been around Lorath for long?
I've been here for a couple of years.
I was born here. So yeah.
That's a long time then.
Yeah.
What are you both doing around here then? Do you work? You seem to be
I
a fine worker.
Yes, I own my own shop. Me and my partner do at least. Called J&L's Carpentry and Blacksmithing.
Oh, a business owner?
Yes.
That's nice.
Hey, that reminds me.
It can be.
Um, is your partner like a Zurian or something?
Yes.
I think I might have saw her the other day.
Really?
Yeah. She said she wanted to talk with Kyrene. And she didn't really look that well. Is she doing okay?
Yeah. She's doing better now, but just going through some things at the moment.
Ah, makes sense
So,
how
are you
she was
traveling
looking.
alone? Or do you have an entourage?
Well, I
No,
hope
I do that.
everything works out.
I travel alone and take some
Oh,
time
yeah.
each time I
No,
settle somewhere
I think they're through
for a
the
year or so.
the worst of it now.
Oh,
Just start looking up now.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Man.
you just spend a
So,
year
it
selling
is-
in one region?
Selling, I also sometimes buy shops and sell my own stuff.
Oh,
I
I see.
I enlarge the company scale like that. So yeah, it works. So, and we're not having financial problems, so we can
I see.
continue that way.
This type of bar, I'm rather surprised you're the second to come from a family that owns such a large company.
Who's the first?
I haven't met them personally, but apparently there are these twins that come in that or whose parents run a fashion cartel. I don't know.
Fashion
I don't pay
cartel. I
attention.
think that's the first time I heard that word.
Valentine's, when I heard about
Yeah.
them.
Valentine's, yeah.
Heard something about them.
Yeah, I think everybody has.
Well, it takes some time for the rumors to go up to us, but yeah, but if it is for a business, quite fast.
I wouldn't say it's more about their business. I would say it's more about them as individuals.
What do you mean?
Have you ever
I
met
just
them?
know that.
Hello again.
There we go.
No,
I'm back with
I
Suvis. Are
haven't.
you happy?
I guess, yeah.
They look good on you. Fuck yeah. I like your style.
Thank you. Yeah, it's called being pink.
It definitely stands out and it suits you very well, dear.
I see. I also got something similar going on, Being red.
It just works.
Well, red suits you.
Thanks.
To match the one color.
Hey, I don't know. It feels as though it matches my eyes.
There you go.
You're also an example of that, by the way, besides your hair.
It's fair. Red is just an easier color to wash as well.
True.
So,
Black
do
being
you
even better
need-
for that.
No.
Depends on what
All
you
the
get
dust
on it.
from the wood would show up on the wood. It would show up on the black a lot more.
Oh, another?
should I take another? No, I will take some tea now, please. I'll
Alright.
I'll taste your tea. Do you have some good tea?
We had, apparently, but someone came in and bought it, so not that I would have known how to prepare it.
Oh.
It's tea. You put it in a hot water and let it sit.
Okay, well, apparently there's a special way to prepare it if it's fancy.
Yeah, they say something about perfect temperature has to be monitored
Oh,
constantly for it to be the
right.
perfect flavor.
It seems annoying.
That's some tea house shit.
Which is not this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Anyway, I'm Canny.
Nice to meet you, Kenny. I'm Ray.
Oh, sorry about that. Could I get you something?
We both have like names that are like other words.
Have you
So,
had encounters
Jade.
where people have similar names?
Yes.
You're a business owner. Do you need anything?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I sell magic items.
Oh.
Lots of other
Yeah.
things. I can do a lot of wholesale and stuff.
It's like it gets
Do you need
around.
anything?
Guess it was in
I
fashion.
don't know. if
Like 2 decades ago.
necessarily
Maybe it was.
Actually, do you have any like magical books by chance?
I do, but that depends on the origin. Where do you want, like, is it some kind of content that you research? Specifically?
Specifically water magic. If you have any.
Water magic. Actually,
I apologize. I needed
I
to
could.
fix the
Yes, I
slightly
could
stuck
find
hood.
that.
Could I just have a beer, please?
It will take
That I can do.
a bit of time for it to be shipped, but I can order that for you if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just I have a bit of a bookworm sister, and she
Thank
loves
you.
reading, so I figured getting her something maybe a little different might be good for her.
You're like a
Will you be
librarian?
paying as you go, or would you like to?
Are you like one of those traveling librarians?
like a
Sorry.
librarian?
I'm
You
not
wanna
a
open up the
librarian,
tab,
but
or are
I
you gonna pay as
specify
you
in
go?
lots of magic items,
Oh,
including magic books.
I pay at the end of the night anyway.
So he's a traveling merchant.
What'll that
Put
be
it under
under?
that.
Kind of like that, but everywhere I go, I let shop there, so.
Spelled V-A-S-T.
It's. Don't worry
I
about
see.
it.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna write it down.
Hmm.
Got it.
You need anything? Searching
No.
for.
I'm Canny. What's your name?
Well,
Have you
I'll.
been here
oh,
before?
I'm Leo.
A few times,
Nice to meet you.
yes.
I see.
First
like
time
that,
was
right?
2 weeks ago, and then I've been...
Huh?
like it's also a different word.
That's
Man.
cool, the armor you've got on.
It's traditional.
I'm lost.
We're saying we have a lot
Useful
of
for
names here that are
making sure
also
that
like
Pages and try and
words,
send a fireball
you
through a
know?
chest.
They're not similar.
Like
They
Ray,
don't. They also don't.
Canny,
Yeah.
Jade. It's
Yeah,
all
I knew
like other
someone with
stuff.
Armor like that a long time ago.
I mean, that's normal.
Okay, yeah, I get it now.
You know another reptilian?
Sometimes names
Yeah.
blend together easier than you think. Some people
Okay.
will actually start with the same letter sometimes and aren't too far off from the pronunciation.
No. But I'm rather traveled, so.
Some
I
people even
guess.
have the exact same names.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's crazy. Especially when two
That's so
people look
crazy.
back at you when you only wanted to
I've been
talk to
to-
one of them. And that awkward moment of being all
A
like,
few
no, I meant the one
countries,
on the
depends
left
on
or the
where my
right.
work takes
So
me.
I will
Yeah,
give
that's when
you
you
a
give
price.
people mixed names.
Do you have
Exactly,
an address?
yeah.
Or maybe an
Imagine like walking in and having the
Sorry?
same exact name. That's,
I do have an extra stone.
That's when a nickname is definitely priority.
Oh, I'm a
Do you want
mercenary.
to exchange contact?
I see.
Contracts,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, yes, I'm familiar.
I like your
There you go.
earrings.
Oh, thanks. I like
I'll send you
your
then
collar.
the price
It's
later on.
Oh,
just-
thank you.
Call
Yeah.
during to
yeah.
Let me
I
know.
always thought about getting
Oh,
a spike collar. I never knew how it was gonna look, but it looks good on you.
Yeah. You get one too, but it's gonna look good on you too.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Oh. You live in a city? Or are you just visiting?
No, I've lived here my whole life, actually.
Yeah, samesies.
Oh
Can I
shit,
interest you in
nice.
I did not finish that. I just wanted to put it down a bit. Don't worry.
Of course.
And
I
you
do
live
not-
in this city, or
I'm not.
another one?
No, this city.
Oh shit! So we're
Lorath.
actually like twinsies. Holy fuck!
Yeah, but how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
I think. Fuck! I forgot to check.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I used to
I'm
run with a lot
25
of
too.
kids from the S district, forming a little like gang wars and stuff. So I was wondering if I'd remember you, but I guess you're a bit out of the age range, I suppose.
I'm sorry, I got my numbers mixed up. I'm actually 24. It just feels like time flies by a lot faster than it really is.
So true.
Yeah.
Well, same thing still applies. I'm 18, so it would really.
And here was finding.
Well,
being in college.
yeah. Maybe we encountered
I
each
guess
other.
that's
Just
for another time.
I don't know.
Maybe I saw you across the
So
battlefield.
you're 25?
Yeah, I'm 25.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I led you in battle. One of the
How
two.
old are you?
Ooh, that's a nice scenario.
I'm
Maybe.
28.
It's older than
I don't know. Do you also live in the? Did you also grow up in the S district?
Well, no, I didn't. After college is kind of when I like indulged myself in the Succubus
on a-
district.
as-
Actually, Lydia's
I'll be
assistant.
honest, even back in the clan, honours
Right,
very
well,
subjective.
Then at that point you were definitely a bit too old for the child gang
It only
warfare
applies to
thing.
Tyrians.
So, yeah.
Yeah, my parents were pretty loving and stuff about that. You know, they, steered me in the right direction.
The code
Kept me
kind
out of trouble.
doesn't
That's why I
apply.
kind of
It
wanted to
wasn't
work.
trouble. It was just good old fun.
Yeah, well,
The
my
most it
parents
does,
worked
but
on me being,
it's-
good with my grades and everything else. Not like I couldn't hang out with
Unquote.
friends and
Oh.
everything, but they were just like, be back before,
I suppose you'd
the street
become less
candles come on,
disenfranchised-
you know.
More disenfranchised.
Oh, that sounds kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was boring, but now I have an
Usually
exciting part of my
human
life. At least I get to see the S district for what it really
Human,
is.
indeed.
It's very intriguing.
It's
Well,
quite
can you see
uncommon.
someone-
I'm not very sure.
That's so
not
true.
very sure how you got
Yeah.
yours.
My parents were also pretty like. Of course, they wanted me to do well
no, it's a
in school as
mutation
well,
of
but
magic.
they're also of the opinion that like every part of your life should
I
be the
see.
fun part of your life.
That's
So-
that's a good philosophy to go by. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And also like very
I'm just born
not
with them,
concerned,
so
but
it's
like
fine.
they're of the opinion that like
different.
you should build independence
Your
as
family?
like from as young as possible.
Mhm.
So
Kind of, yes. Kind of.
Sounds like you have really good parents.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Glad to hear. Usually I hear a bunch of sob stories
It's
about how my
rare,
parents were
but
horrible or they're dead.
Sometimes we
I
do
had to
have-
grow up all by
Yeah.
myself. You'd be
I
surprised.
hoarded all the good parents.
It feels like you did.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, because I got like 8 of them, so it's like more than usual.
Yeah, well, you can-
Last time I was here, people could not understand how that works. But
it's actually a lot more common than you think. I know a lot of,
I can
people
tell
and
you
hearing their
have a-
backstories is
so a single brood mob. where it's
quite
kind of
interesting to see
example
how people
of
actually
veterans
grow
and-
up. Like different species and everybody's different encounters in life. It's very intriguing, actually. Like, it's good to hear you had
The
8.
clan doesn't really have filial ties.
yeah. Yeah, Yeah, like
You
been
have to
more
have
of like
biological
bigger families as
but
part of
just
like
normal
Cubite culture, but like
Good luck trying to figure out who
only
that
two
is.
of my parents are Cubite, the rest of them are like other species as well, so it's not like
Whereas,
All I know is that
mortals
I'm
aren't
and considering the
able
fact
to
that's like half
appreciate
the
that as well.
that's
Yeah,
not very good.
thankfully. You'd be surprised sometimes.
Mm.
you don't. Would you ever want to find out who your parents were, or do you not care?
I gave up on the
Do you work
clan
at
a long
the
time ago.
Pink Succubus?
I Lydia's assistant for nothing. Yeah,
I have a
Ooh,
question.
What made you join the
fancy.
clan?
yeah, it is.
How come
Lydia's
you were,
the
It's a
best
long
boss I could
story,
really
but
ask
it's
for.
basically
She asked me to go do a few
Yeah.
errands here and there, but it's nothing major.
Like,
It's not like she's like, go pick up 20 crates for me. It's more of like, hey, can you run over here, here, and here and tell them like I might be a little
Let's say
late and
it's a
everything.
family
I'm like, yeah, sure, I
business
got
that
it.
started
Oh, yeah.
a while ago.
Knowing all the streets
Yeah,
is
I
nice
would
too.
assume like
Always
you're not
just
Kim's and I.
you'd have
continues
to do some sort of
generation,
work.
So
Yeah, here and
I
there.
feel like it'd be
but-
boring
just
if you were just an
do
assistant
brains,
without
that's all.
work.
Yeah, that's kind of what I told her. I was like, you know, I can.
Collectors,
I have
would
legs,
say
I can
so.
go
We
around
buy
for you
a
too.
lot
And
of
she's
things
like, oh, that
from
would be
adventures
lovely.
and things, well,
Aww.
some researchers
Yeah.
and wizards as well. Some create some good arcane tools.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
and
good things about
arcane
Lydia.
Furniture.
Yeah.
And so
I
we
met her a
just
couple of
decide to
times,
buy
but
them
it
and
was like
resell them
um
to the ones that
Could I
would
get
need
you a
them.
refill?
didn't really
Not
Not
interact.
yet.
You
Thank
get the
But
She just
since-
walk by casually and give a smile and a
Yeah, as
wave
well.
or something.
She talked to like my parents and
at
stuff like
one
that, you know,
Oh.
like business
I heard
meetings, and
that,
sometimes I'd be
Mhm.
like in the
also
room, or I'd like see
kind
like
of
come in,
help
bother
with
my
the,
parents doing that stuff like that. I think
how
one
to say,
time it caused a bit of a ruckus in the Pink
portal
Succubus,
opening
but
in
thankfully
Sure.
I think she was out of town.
Oh
so...
my
my
god.
family house during that
You are
time,
lucky.
with supplies. Yes.
That was not even the most trouble I got
like the
into.
surrounding like towns. to
Really?
survive?
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
It is mostly to help since lots of things
Yeah, you
were
could say
happening.
that.
It was quite chaotic,
I
from
will,
what
thankfully.
my parents told me.
And you can say it again.
I
I
see.
see.
So you said you're 18, so are you still
Do
in
your
school?
parents work?
Yeah, I just started,
no,
I
my
just finished the
parents are back
first
in
year
Astoria.
of
Uh,
college.
okay.
On a break now.
Do
Yeah.
they do
Enjoying the life.
carpenting as well?
Enjoy it while you
Really?
can.
My
business?
father does.
Once you get out of college,
Yeah,
I
my
noticed
father
like
does.
kind of gets
My
boring if you don't
mother
really have like a
does,
set path
like
for yourself.
tailoring and baking.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to.
I see.
Um,
So it's a family business.
I'm
as well.
shooting
You
to
just
become
decided
like
to,
arcane.
Yeah, you could say so. More or
Well, I
less,
told you
I
about
just
my
wanted to
job.
get my
Engineer, tech, or
Fuck, what's
something?
it called?
um,
Yeah, like arcane
Oh.
artificer.
Get my own standing.
Artificer?
And we'll
Get
see
my
how
own
that goes.
foundation of
Mm.
a-
Artificer?
Just going
Maybe?
off my dad's.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here that there were some like
Unfortunately,
definitions for like the arcane
I had
arts, and I
enough
was
of
like,
the
I
military
think that says
aspect.
artificer, and nobody ever
Style
fucking
was
corrected me.
lighter. That
So
was
I just
historian.
kind of went with it.
Yeah, especially recently, they fund a
But
lot
good,
for
you have a path
military
going. You
equipment.
really enjoy the arcane arts.
They do.
Trying to
Yeah,
myself on a
Spent 6
it's
years
interesting,
in the
you
military,
know?
Okay.
So I
It
think
was a
I don't know.
nightmare.
Feel as though you're gonna change the
Yeah, I
world,
can
maybe
understand
dominate
that.
it as well.
Yes.
Nah. Come on, you were just talking
man.
about your childhood leading,
I already
you know,
learned
your friends into
myself
battle.
my-
What's the
I
difference at that point?
Ain't wrong. I mean, you know, I feel like those days are behind me. You know, I tasted the drink of domination, of being like the general, leading my troops into battle, and now I'm settling down. You know, I'm retiring from that life.
I see. Okay.
You
I
can
mean,
start
I've been a
Alright.
mercenary since I
That's-
left that kind of what I've
I don't know.
And
A lot of my
Me and my
like
parents are like
schoolmates, they're like very
actual
driven.
battle.
Okay.
In their
okay.
studies, or
It would be weird
Not
if
my
it
Yeah,
made
like
sense.
they
Obviously,
really
okay.
like
But
you
I'm
definitely
surprised
feel like
even
they are
from
shooting
the
to
adventurer.
revolutionize
Too many
arcane
regulations.
tech one way or another. And I-
okay.
So you're
You
We won
know,
the
I'm not
battle.
really
Missions have always got to be
the
approved by the
same.
Imperial.
Like,
Feels like the
You just want to know what's going on, or
government. Sorry,
Probably have to get their
the,
attention.
yeah, like you know, it's
area.
hey,
something wrong
Hey,
with that?
we won the battle.
Well,
yeah.
yes, because they don't
I'm just
have
curious, who
everyone's
won
best
the
interests
battle?
in mind. They have their own interests.
Which
there were that many.
pain of terror.
Okay, who won the
It
war?
was more on the...
Me, obviously.
I was gonna say she's still standing, or he's still standing.
He.
I'm sorry, the pink throws me off sometimes.
How gender essentialist of you.
You'd be surprised.
The whole reason adventuring became legal was because,
I guess.
or when I was a kid, you couldn't be.
Yeah,
an
like I find
adventurer. It
arcane
was-
magic like intriguing, and I do
because
think
the
I could work on
nobles,
it, you know,
they
for
wanted to be the
a
ones
long time, you
protecting
know, maybe
people,
even the rest of my
and they
life.
didn't
But I
want
don't have
anyone
like that.
showing them up, right? So obviously,
I don't
you
know
still have
the
those
passion
types
to just focus on that and
Close
nothing
adventuring,
else,
you
and
know,
like have these
became
big
legal and people
ambitions.
started
I don't
taking
know.
charge,
Sometimes I
protecting
envy
for
people
their
like
own,
that.
just
But
like
then again,
regular common folk like me.
well, my mom tells me
I
that
don't
like a
know,
lot
I
of the
think
times people like that
they're
burn
not
out,
corrupt like they
but
were
you only
then,
hear about the
you
like
know?
successes, so it's not so bad
Well,
to
I
be like
mean, like
more
I said, as an adventurer, you're
mild
probably biased. You
in
probably only took,
your
and
passions.
saw
Yeah, your mom's really
the
right about
contracts
that, to be
that
honest.
you at
You'd
least
be
thought were
surprised how many people actually
nice,
burn out
Okay,
on it
no, I'm
just
curious.
very
because
nice and good.
how
and all that.
passionate they
You
are
know
on it
arcane
and
magic,
just
or you
fail.
just collect
Okay, you want to
arcane
tell me
items?
that
Mm.
like, killing
Maybe you'll be one of the
monsters
successes.
and,
I'll
like,
read about you in the
dispatching melee
newspaper.
camps, that's a
Uh,
bad thing.
I don't think so, but you know, maybe I'll have like a nice,
So
comfortable
it-
life.
Killing and
It's
Recharging
but
people
I'm
at
not
Stones, you know. I'm
into
not
it
looking
that
for like a big
So
thing.
we
I
always
just
have other
I wanna do
people in my
something that I
family
find
that are
interesting.
more
Hmm,
into it,
okay.
but
but
Alright.
that doesn't
Me,
consume
I'm
my
not.
life at the same time.
Ah,
I'm
alright.
not
No, that
too
makes
into
sense.
it.
Okay.
Uh,
Don't let
I'm
arcane
more
magic
recent.
consume you,
Mm.
just kind of have it there whenever you
Don't
need to grab
become an evil magician.
it. Don't become
No.
Leave all of it local.
I'll remember
I
that.
do fire magic.
Whole gang of people is
Ah,
nice.
fire.
The size of
Mhm.
my forearm. I'm going to assume they're not the good guys.
Well, yes, that is the case. Like I said,
How about you? You got
taking
any magic?
bounties and
I
contracts.
do,
Oh,
Ah, good.
Mm,
Wow.
He does.
it's so
yeah.
magical
Yeah.
here.
Say there's zero corruption.
So you don't want to
You can
become a
sense
magician?
It's
So magical.
I only have
yeah.
a,
You can sense it?
I only have a little bit of dark
I
magic.
guess.
You know,
Ah.
the standard succubus
I haven't. I
deal.
had to clean up.
I guess
Understandable.
it's instinct. The merchant
guess.
instinct, that's it.
Comes
Right,
naturally.
because the
How
people
about you?
paying
Maybe.
No,
Any
I'm
magic?
interest
no.
of Kilvia.
I'm a normal person
not at all.
in everybody's eyes. I have no benefits, no
Mm,
magic
Oh.
tricks.
I don't.
I
pretend
can't
I'm
pull a card out of my
Mm.
sleeve and be like, "This is the card you're thinking of."
I don't think that's the kind of magic that most people got.
Do you want to learn about it?
You know card tricks?
Also, goody two shoes.
No, not card
Nice
tricks.
and
I
Pure.
speak
with their
about
contracts.
the
Go for it.
other kind of magic.
She doesn't have to like.
I have lost people.
I don't have
character
magic.
development.
Like,
and
she
knows
has-
she
So you're gonna
can't.
Tell me that
She
that
has
was
none?
not
Absolutely none.
for the
No,
good of the
I
people.
am
I'm not
as
gonna do
vanilla as
that.
they come.
That's
It's for you not
rare.
to believe me. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Plenty of people don't have magic.
It's more common for
But they
people to
don't
have
know. When I
magic,
get sent
but
after a
it's
bounty
not
hunter
uncommon for
that
people
went
to not have
too
magic
far.
as well.
I thought
And
it was
certain
okay.
aspects refused to put out a
You learn every
contract on
day.
him because he was hired by.
Yeah, you must have lived in a weird
Sick
place where
people.
everybody had magic there.
You realize things.
I guess it's Yoyun that just kind of pricked my mind. If you don't have magic there, you just get ruined.
I'll admit, I'm
Where?
not a good person. I'm not a good guy. My
You
work
don't know
is not
about
good,
Yavian?
Oh,
Yo.
yeah.
but no work is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not unless you work.
If you don't
at
have
the
magic there, you're
hospital.
just good for nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
heard about
that's
that.
really
People,
harsh.
Killed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a job.
You're good to be a peasant if you don't have any magic. That's
Glad I'm
no.
not.
I'm saying that really harshly,
There's
but
no way for you to
that's
be good.
that's literally
You
how
just
they think.
Decided, well,
I
if this
see.
goes slightly bad, I'm just going to be really bad, and then that's the same thing.
I guess
That's all
that's
you've
how it
done.
is.
Hmm.
Oh, I know.
Glad I grew
I'm
up
bad.
here.
I'm not a person.
Well, good for you then.
Bit of
It
circular
is.
logic, don't
Yeah.
you?
This place seems a bit nicer.
So I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
last bit.
Indeed.
Your logic's a bit circular, isn't it?
Oh, it suits. In that
One
case,
second.
it suits me.
So
Well,
then.
difficult to
you're
sit
right.
backwards on, though. Can you believe it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Difficult to put.
It's so difficult to sit backwards on them, okay?
Yeah, they kind of have this little guardrail that you can see that kind of makes it difficult to sit backwards on them for some reason. I don't know why.
I shall not be defeated.
The general's back.
Well, yeah.
Hey, another
Hey.
battle victor.
Bruh. Where did the Guardian go?
They had to step outside for a moment, but they'll be back.
Oh, they're back.
I'm back.
Walk back.
Thanks.
Are you
Got
also
a
human?
urgent. I'm a human.
Oh. I
just
didn't know there was
spent-
a lot of humans in Yavia.
I'm not from there. I just traveled there. I'm a traveling merchant.
Okay. Okay.
You know what they say about traveling merchants? Nothing but secrets.
No.
Almost true.
He could actually hear me whisper to you. Maybe he has more secrets than we thought.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
You, Jade. Where are you
Yeah,
from?
Speaking of evil contracts, etc.
I'm from Staria.
I need to get back to work.
Mm.
Hopefully the good part.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
I'm
we got
Eastern,
plenty of
yeah.
time.
Ah, yeah. Eastern part's pretty good.
So, that was...
Yeah, like the northwestern
You didn't pay
part,
your tax.
more northern is kind of rough.
Yes, I did not. I apologize.
That's what I've heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
also question for
Oh,
you
now
and
goodbye.
maybe your Ray.
Okay.
What would you advise when traveling in Khaslana?
Oh, I feel so excluded.
Don't grow horns.
Don't grow horns. Okay. I will
Or any
not do
demonic
that.
traits, you know?
Okay. I don't think I can grow demonic traits.
Neither disrespect their religion
during
while
the
you're
night.
Issue
there.
with the stool there?
Oh my shit.
Okay.
If you're having to travel through Ksinia,
Hey, here's a pro
Don't
tip for
insult the
traveling to
religion.
traveling Ksinia. Don't.
She makes a good
that
point.
is also a good
Yeah.
I
Just don't.
didn't hear.
If you can go
repeat
around.
it? Just don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, he's got a very good point. Just don't go there. It's not really that fancy.
They're poor because all their money goes into military.
I mean, Staria has a lot of its money going to the military, and they still make bank there.
Yeah, but Storia has like actual good relationship with its neighbors and stuff, and everybody hates Ksinia.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Ksinia might
What?
be a poor
It's
me.
true.
No,
Diplomatic
yeah,
choice.
I agree with you. Trust me. They have very good relations with other countries.
Yeah, I guess dealing with Ksinia might be a bad idea with relationships with other countries, so...
That stool is
So,
ruining whatever.
what job do you do,
competition
Ray?
is.
Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
If you work,
I'm an assistant slash
what job do you do?
errand runner for Lydia in the Succubus district.
Who's Lydia?
She's
I arrived here 2 days ago. I don't know.
So there's a red light district that Lydia took charge in and turned it around, actually, compared to what it used to be.
Sorry I'm late. I know my shift was
Oh,
like
hi.
So
15 minutes ago. but
she's very well known for
kinda got caught
pretty
up in
much
the-
getting
in
what she
the
wants. They don't call her the
city
fox
centre.
glove for nothing.
Yeah,
Sorry
you're
about
good. You're good. Just come back here.
Okay, might be good to talk to her at some point.
If you can find time in her busy
I mean,
schedule.
Yeah, sorry about that. I know.
if you want to do work or like
Business
do
line.
business in Succubus district, you're
fine.
probably gonna have to, or at least talk to intermediaries.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Rules
So
there
for
with iron
tab,
fist.
The one on the right, 2 beers. and
Feels
a
like it.
tea.
But at the same time, I don't mean that in a negative way. It's more of
Yeah. One on the left.
just all the pieces
No,
fall
but in
into
like
place.
good way.
Yeah, in a
The
good way.
pink one is
Make sure that everybody is
just a tea.
that nobody's being
and
taken
then
advantage of.
One of the overalls is paying as he goes.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's a person with ambition.
Beer, tea. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can tell her
And
that
then just whatever.
I would like to talk to her, but
Exactly. You get it.
Perfect.
I'll finish
Talking
this
business
drink and
after
I'll
hours,
probably
how
head
rude.
out for the night.
it's
I
always
know,
time for
I-
business.
like-
That's
Mm.
Ospitnian rule number 1.
Again, bye-bye.
You're on Hespetian, pretty
It's not a
boy.
big deal.
Yeah, I am.
It's
What?
not like the work. anything. I'm fine.
You're literally not.
Yeah, that sounded very sure.
What? You're not in Hespetian.
No.
I am not in Ospetnia, but I am from Ospetnia.
But I said
Could have
in.
lost an arm. Could have lost an arm to
I
Then
it.
thought
I
he was just
misunderstood.
agreeing to like the
Oh,
cute
fucking-
boy
I
fucking
thought
remark.
I thought your hearing was supposed to be good. Hmm?
My hearing is supposed to
That
be
was a
good,
joke.
but I
I didn't-
was
that's not how that works.
thinking
I know.
about
That's not how
something
that
else.
Man.
Your arm
Rude.
against my eye and finger.
I'd give it a tie.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is a new
Well, I guess-
bartender? No.
Kind of worse off
Didn't see
because
that.
you can't do this funny little wiggle.
Oh, that's true. I can't do that. You might have me beat.
Hey, I'm the better cripple.
I didn't. Okay. This is your first shift with us, right?
In a while, yeah. I had one like.
It's because you're so distracted, right?
I see.
Thinking of what way I need to go for
It's my first shift here.
Lydia's reschedules for her meetings.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I can't
remember
I've
which
only
street.
worked with them, so I can't
it's
really
muscle memory
give
once I
my
see the
advice on how
street,
this compares
pretty
to
much.
others.
But like,
It
alright,
can
I'm
get
just trying
rowdy,
to
but
picture it
I
in my
think
head.
Bars can at a certain.
Man, working even now.
I mean, the good news is
It's one of my bad traits I think I get from Lydia.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
With all the workaholics.
Probably not.
Well, my job's more relaxed. At least I'm not like constantly like building stuff or anything like that. It's more of just managing.
What's
more-
wrong with
Still
that?
work.
I was just using it as an example. It wasn't really a bad thing.
Very convenient with beef daily gear.
Oh, maybe it was intentional.
Oh. Sure. Sure.
Feels like she touched a nerve.
No.
So, how did you lose the arm, if you don't mind me asking?
You want the cool story or the true story?
The true story.
I just
Let's
lift out the cool ones.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go. Put it simply, I was a kid and I thought it would be good. It would be a good idea to pet a slime.
Oh. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Alright, what's the cool story
No, I thought it was a great idea. Yeah.
How about you, Ray?
Not the coolest
How do
story.
you get
but-
your red eyes?
You look
Is it
red.
like
what's the
some
cool story?
healing defect, or you're just
Oh, the cool
born
story.
like this?
I was just born like
I
this.
lost it in a cave
This
while
is
saving
just
an entire
the
family of
eyes that I
wolves.
kind of got from mom.
Wolves?
Yep.
So,
I mean, I
wolves.
guess it's more normal for
did you rip
Azorians
your
to have
arm off
one.
while you were saving them?
Yeah.
No.
They have a bit of a different color palette.
Wolf saved me after I saved them. That's totally.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
Mine
Look,
was
they just eat
unfortunate.
you.
Probably not the true one.
You can make cool stories that are like believable though.
Yeah. I could, but that's less fun.
I can respect that.
Even the slime story is interesting if you like set more stakes, I think.
I mean, it could be, I guess, but slimes
Excuse
aren't
me for a moment. I have to go
unless
find the
you're, like,
restroom.
6 years
Be right
old.
back.
Mm-hmm.
In it.
Hey, people.
Hey.
Honey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hello.
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 Wow, a lot of hellos. That's like 5.
Well, you
Hello.
you did say hello, so it's only polite to say it back.
Yeah, still, it's a lot.
You came into a
Yeah,
natural
yeah.
pause of to the
Yeah,
conversation.
yep, can do. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Yeah. Empty one. Okay. Hang on a moment.
Are you? Okay.
Do I look like I can use 2 hands?
No, yeah, as soon as I said it, I just. Okay.
Alright, here's your beer.
Wow.
Thank you. I feel like you're gonna get like a new disease if you
Okay.
do that, but I mean, like.
Oh no, no.
I
I
cleaned
will
it
be heading out,
I cleaned it
everyone.
before. It's fine.
So,
With what? Like,
goodbye.
that better be,
Probably
like, some
see you
pretty
around your
heavy
shop.
duty
Fluff.
cleaner.
And
Probably. Actually, I think I have a
Oh
delivery
yeah, I don't think that got it all.
early next week, so I'll
And what
probably
kind of
see you
disease
then.
kind of
All right,
like
I'll stop by if
people
Lydia
are
needs anything
touching it,
else.
you
You know I will.
Yeah, but you know, that's like a bunch
Yeah,
of
I got
people's
you.
hands.
Catch you later,
and, like,
Jade.
Wallow
Thank
a
you,
bunch
everyone.
of people's hands, basically.
Bye. Yeah.
That's. There's.
Yeah, but you can still like
I mean,
clean
the
that
corpse
off.
cleans it.
Yeah,
only-
like
it's
it's
only-
not.
It's not like it's rusted. I don't think we'd be allowed to, use it if it was rusted.
Like human
I
gunk
guess.
isn't that like resilient.
Plus, it helps build your immune system. You'll be fine there.
Hell yeah.
I. Okay,
My
sure.
immune system is going to be the best in this
You heard it here
right?
first. You should be numbing on people's hands.
I'm not sure that's really what I was going for, but whatever.
Oh yeah. Also, you
No,
pay by
she
tab or
was saying.
per drink.
Oh, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Please specify.
Fine. I'll pay it. I'll do a tab. Whatever.
Okay, what's your name?
Celeste. Just put it.
Celeste.
put it
Okay,
into
so
that.
1 beer for Celeste. 2 beers and a tea. Did Jade pay?
He always pays by beer, I've heard.
Okay, did he leave like?
And I don't think he
Gold
had
on
a drink
the table?
either.
Oh no, wait, no, he paid by ear, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So 2 beers and a tea.
Well, you look fancy.
You're now on
3
2
beers and
You're now
a
on 2 beers and a tea. Right. 3 beers and a tea.
Thanks.
You're now on. You're still on
I'm
1 beer.
Leo.
You're on 2 teas. You're on 1 B.
Hi.
Yeah. Yep. I remember.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
tea,
you.
there's just juice. You got
Nice to
all
meet you
bought.
too.
Too slow.
Yeah, there is juice as well.
Yeah, there's still
I
tea.
guess.
The pretty fancy
it
necklace
not?
you got there.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
some
bought it
jade.
all.
Ooh.
But it's in.
Oh, because I was
Lithonia.
told that someone had tea.
Wow.
Okay. Compliment juice.
Oh, where
Okay.
did that?
Apparently, it's the same thing to some people.
Apparently.
Oh.
Ah.
I don't know who that-
You mind if I get a refill?
So, Leo, what brings a fancy guy like
Yeah,
you to
sure.
You do
a
mind? Oh, I'm
non-fancy
sorry.
place like this?
Gotcha.
Just like most people. And
Hmm?
I came around here
I would wave,
just
but
2
I don't
days
really
ago,
have free hand.
so
Fair.
No, it's
I
fine.
see. So pretty new to the area. How are you? How are you finding Lorath?
Let's see if I'm right.
it's alright for now.
Villa, Villa. I'm bad
Thank
with
you.
names.
Oh, Villa.
Are
Villa,
you
okay.
in Lorath
Yeah,
for now?
Saf had mentioned.
Right.
but
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
you know.
quite remember.
For quite a while. I've made a bit of home here.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
I think I've got a hand
That's
on
nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place.
Don't try to laugh.
Settle down.
You know
or
what?
Just pass through.
You know what?
Sometimes passing through it's
I
good. You know, you
respect
get
that.
to see all it has to offer without having to.
Yeah, it does the warning. I will
Layer
make
anchor
as
down.
many jokes as I can about it in space of
I
like.
mean, I will
the next
stay
2
around
hours.
for like a year or so, so I will
I
still
think
like
we're gonna
that.
get along
have
just
to
fine.
stay around.
Wonderful.
I planned on setting a shop
you've
around
got
here.
Yeah.
You've got your.
Oh,
Juice.
really?
Also, I'm
What
gonna have
type
to
of
change
shop?
your
Yeah.
tab over to juices,
Jewelry?
not to teas.
No,
Um,
magic
ah.
items.
Because
Ooh.
apparently
General
Saf doesn't know the
store,
difference.
that kind of stuff.
Or whoever.
But
I'm sure
people
you
need.
can
What,
make
what
a
was it? What was the
killing
name of the
off
old
of
lady?
those.
She never actually told me her name.
Kilvia?
I know, I'm already doing that
Kilvia,
in
okay.
multiple
Ophelia.
Miss
countries.
Oh,
Huh.
Ophelia. Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
quite. The...
Yeah, Ophelia told me it was
Okay.
tea, but it's not, apparently.
Yeah, we
Yes.
sold most of our tea.
Quite
I think
profitable.
we might have like
Must
just
just
regular
be
It
raking
is.
that
tea,
gold in.
but we don't
Um,
stock it super much. so
apparently
it's
I
not
someone
mean,
a
bought
big
it
deal.
all.
I'm the one that
So-
just decides to make new deals and
Yeah.
find good places to settle in, so.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, still, that's like most
yeah, so
of the work.
tabs
no?
are. Hannah.
Yes,
Hannah?
I'd say so, but
Penny.
Still a lot of work goes
Okay.
as
Sorry,
well
I'm
to the
video
family,
games.
family company.
Penny. Like, you know,
Penny.
the adjective.
And would I have heard of this
No,
company?
I failed my common class.
Oh, wow.
So, well,
yeah,
we
so
just
Penny,
settled
get the
around
names.
Kilvia, so unless you
it's
went
got
to
two
Yeah,
other
D's.
countries,
I
where did you go in
No,
don't
other
think I know
countries?
your name.
Ray.
Nah, I'm
Ray.
Kilvian gal.
Then
Ray. So Ray has
2 beers.
maybe
2 beers
not.
now?
Then
Yes.
we are we
Aha,
all
see, I'm
around
remembering.
trading company? Do you know
Leo
about
has 2 beers and a tea,
Nope.
and Celeste has
Nope.
1 beer.
It means careful and
Yeah,
shrewd,
it? Aldenberg.
especially when one's interests are
So-
concerned.
Yeah, we just arrived in Kilvia about
Me
a
smart.
year or so ago. But
My
I
name.
settled in capital first, so
Where are you from?
I see.
Here.
I see.
I'm just dumb.
Don't say that.
I mean, I grew up on a farm. I'm not really. I don't
okay.
really have.
Oh,
That's a bit insulting to
don't worry.
farmers.
That was a cool trick.
Well,
that
they make it up
using.
for their
Think
work.
of my
They
awesome bar trick that threw it
Why?
over
Why?
I'm
there.
guessing.
Please don't break the bot. Hold on.
Oh, this is also
Well-
a part of the trick.
Huh? What?
Thank you.
Good.
Never
good
mind.
job. Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
well,
Someone here.
here, 1 gold for that.
No.
Oh wow.
Only when we get
Thank
start to
you.
close, then things start
Never
to be a
saw
little
that trick
crazy.
before.
right. Okay.
I know it's a,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there's ghosts.
it's my family's
Aw.
passed down
Why would I have to
tradition.
work
You know.
Ah,
Someone has
good
the
job
same name as
for
you in
mastering it.
VRChat that I know.
If need be, you can run out as fast as you can off the
you.
cleanup.
I thought it was you messaging
I'll
me.
just fight him.
I thought it was you requesting off me,
I'll
but
have
it
your back the
wasn't.
entire time.
Yippee.
So you said like magical items. Are they like those black market type stuff, like the shrunken
Having fun.
heads and skulls that talk in weird
Nah.
languages?
No.
You say hi to me when
I
you
got
first came
magic
in.
books. I got
Don't
folding
give away that
clothes,
last time. Don't think it quite
folding furniture as well. Like
Ooh,
magically
lot of
folding tenting camps.
How about you?
Magically cleaning.
Been
About
eventful day.
lots of things. So
Hot today.
clothing, furniture, utensils, magical.
I don't know what you're
tools as
talking
well.
about. Isn't that hot?
Ooh.
Lots of things, but the list goes on.
Listen, Miss Sweater Wearer. I get very hot very quickly.
Sounds
I
like a
also
lot.
got some
I see.
decorative items that are just magical. And
But you still wear
produce
He's
sweatpants.
secretly a
Unfortunately.
lizard.
Ooh.
Yes, can't you
Yeah,
tell by my
fancy.
lizard tail?
Yeah, maybe you just like stapled a bunch of stuff on your lizard.
Ow! Oh my god! No, thank you.
Or like glued it on.
Okay, yeah, no, I like
Or
gluing a lot
variety of
better.
the items as
Stapling
well.
is too far for a joke.
I see. So it's like such a pretty high price.
Stapling sounds painful.
Some could fetch a high price. Yeah.
Very.
Keep gluing, okay?
Yeah, no
How's
worries.
the security at
No,
your
I'm
store?
just
You
used
know,
to Lorath's
gotta make sure they're
temperature.
Pretty well
I'm just
protected, right?
easy.
I don't have a store yet. Here
know,
at
but, like,
least. I have
when
one.
you-
Some
in
days you'll
Capital.
catch me outside the city.
Right, like do they normally have
Not today.
security?
Yeah, with magical items.
Oh.
I think I've seen
Like
enough.
what?
Um,
Okay, that's fair.
I
Call
mean, I
like
will
this
not
one.
say everything, but
Hmm?
like,
Aw, come on. You can tell me a little.
Just like, you know, those
already
announcers
told
in
you
the
a
like
little.
fighting pits where they go,
but,
I've seen
yeah,
enough.
we got a
I'm
lot
I'm
of
calling
secrets.
this one.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Or
got
somebody's just getting fucking destroyed and it's boring.
Fair enough.
I gotcha.
Like they said, traveling merchants are always full of secrets.
I'm sure you've been at some of them.
Seen a couple.
Ever participated?
No, not here.
Hmm.
Thought about it though.
You'd sweep the floor with them, I bet.
Hello.
Perhaps not.
Hi.
Greetings,
What's your name?
Oh, come here,
Deimos. Your name? Oh wait, it's Leo. I remember.
That is me.
Nice to meet you, Leo.
Nice to meet you too. You've been here for long?
In the Morning Glory or in Laura?
No, in Lorath.
I've been here roughly, I want to say 12 or so years.
So quite long.
Oh, you're very pink.
Oh. You're very brown.
Yeah,
I guess
know,
this.
good to have.
I guess you did
clear
some
color
road
choice,
jobs
you know?
before that. I
Patience.
already saw the posters of
Thank
this
you.
place, like, getting opened just a month or so ago.
So,
Mm.
From what I saw,
have you been here before?
it's quite recent.
Yes.
Yes,
Nice.
it is.
This is my second time.
Hmm.
But
Been here a couple times.
I did do
Is there
some
anyone
work
else need to-
previously
Thank-
before here, so.
It's not so bad.
But certainly got some.
Where did you work?
So pretty
Um,
good parts.
I did some work around here.
I am all for starting
There's
conversations.
a lot of
I worked in
places to
the-
work
All
around
right,
here.
how about I start it then? So you said you were raised on a farm, right? So is it like
Yeah.
outside the
Where
city,
are you from?
or?
From what I heard, it's
Yeah, it's
quite
sort of
profitable
northeast
there,
outside the
so-
city. You know
Ah.
that
I will
little
not judge.
estate with a bunch of like little farms on it.
Yeah, I've been out there.
Yeah, up there.
Oh, nice. At least you
It's a
grew
good
up in a
city
nice
to be
area.
raised in,
Did you like it?
I'd imagine.
Oh
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, other than the occasional
Yeah.
slime
Pretty
infestation,
safe.
but
It's got
Usually the
positive and
occasional
negatives
Random,
about it.
but there's also plenty of fun stuff
slimes
to
are
do.
usually not
Yeah, it
dangerous,
happens
so long as
every
you
so
don't try and
often.
pet them.
Yeah, that's what I've
Yeah,
heard.
What would
10
the
or so
fun
years,
stuff that
they'll
you
do
do
that.
be?
Yeah.
Um,
strain
well,
them
I used to pet
now or
everything.
when I was like a kid.
Just, oh shoot.
Okay.
I see.
Now.
At least you learned from your mistake.
I mean, I've been
I hope.
traveling for quite a while now, so
I mean, it's prime.
Be fair.
ocean
Also have to
season,
Nah, I'm joking.
So-
No, it did not react well. So
swimming, etc.
At some point.
Oh god.
Depending on where you go. Perhaps it'll
So
build
you're
a
a
fire
swimmer
of
then?
adventure for more.
that was
Or
an
just, like,
interesting
sometimes.
week.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet.
so
I guess.
I mean, I'm pretty good at swimming.
Honestly, I couldn't
but I wouldn't
tell whether
like
my parents were.
call
My
myself a
parents
swimmer. I
were
wouldn't define
I mean,
myself
I've
like
so
already
that.
confused on how to
went
react
pretty much
because
How would you
everywhere
define
in
obviously
the world
lost
besides
an arm.
Sharon, Idakia, and
big bad
Khaslana.
thing. But also, I did it petting a slime.
Oh,
Interesting.
I
Well,
see.
multifaceted.
It's such a funny situation that
suppose
they
everyone
didn't
is,
know whether
so.
to laugh or cry.
Yeah,
How
understandable.
about you? If you had to describe yourself
honestly,
in one word.
Obviously, at the time, I wasn't laughing, but
Oh,
I-
I don't know how you can
Always
laugh
love it.
about losing
oh,
an
wow,
arm.
stealing my.
I know.
Frick.
So, any
It's
good
what I'm
thing
good at.
happened
Now,
during
quite
your
easily. Back
work
then-
at
Yeah, I could
Things
imagine.
happen?
Like in the bars.
So, bartender, huh? Change of
What's
pace.
yourself,
Don't
though?
want to do farming
I
anymore.
guess, yes.
honestly,
I will not
it's
ask
kind of
for
difficult
interesting
to
things
do
that
farm
happen
work.
outside of
I'll
with,
have to watch you extra
one arm.
closely.
in your
I
personal
see.
life.
Okay. Well, I'm
You
You
imagining.
can't really, hold
think anything
sides or pull along a car.
Interesting has
Or,
happened quite yet.
Hmm.
yeah,
Besides,
See.
obviously, the
So-
Valentine's.
I mean, I've got a
Valentine's
little bit of
Day
earth
being
magic,
here.
but
Besides,
With-
even for us, there's a nobleman.
half-
I heard
around
about
that
that.
can
Half
mob
myself
this.
left.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
so
about that.
true.
it makes
Quite
it a bit more difficult
recently.
to cast.
Yeah, we are so.
Gotcha.
I'm so
Even.
broke.
Okay.
It's so true. I'm like all
So,
the other
I'm
college
imagining
kids.
since you were a
Just so
farmhand, you have a
yeah.
pretty strong arm,
Wow,
right?
that
So,
was so
like, have you
believable.
tried holding a
I
tray
do,
of,
yeah.
like, a few mugs
So,
and
how are
seeing how
they?
many you can hold?
I heard they were, you know, the.
I mean, I guess
You don't
my
have to do it
judge
right
is
now.
so
I'm just
easy, but
asking.
It
You don't have to
is-
do it right now.
Oh,
I don't want you to
right,
have to,
okay.
like, drop. I don't want you to drop everything. I'm just asking if you have done it yet.
I was saying, because we don't have any trays here.
I was just curious.
I would have. Yeah.
Also, I
I was
heard
just
that.
gonna, yeah, I was just gonna go out and just go and buy a tray for half an hour and come back.
Perfect.
Look, I'm at 21 right now.
Everything he does. Doing
I'll
his
collect on the
job.
way, just whatever bar I go
Pretty
past.
So
hard worker.
believable.
Oh, you're not using this? Thanks.
Didn't know that right
Myself, anyway.
To be fair, I think I might just struggle with that
when
bit.
they're away from
Yeah, no worries. Oh, yeah, that's it's just, yeah.
at least
I mean, I've never met men
Yeah.
out of fear.
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
So
I haven't,
cool,
if, I've,
so
if anything, I've only
I've
sort of
never met
gained
them
strength
at
in it,
all,
because I
but-
lost it at a pretty young age,
just
so
kind of
I've got
assumed
all
you
of my
were a
strength in my
student.
left
I
arm.
they like
Gotcha.
to. They like
Okay.
to push people,
Well,
so they
you
like to
know,
push
at
people.
least you're
do that.
left side dominant now.
I mean, don't I have that student
Yeah,
look?
I can
You could say
understand
that,
that.
so.
I set you up for it, so
Ah,
I...
I'm not gonna have
You
a
don't have
dark
to
side
apologize.
right now.
Yeah, I suppose.
There,
That
you give me the
closer to
option,
exam
so yeah, I will
season?
take it.
I gotcha.
Is that closer to exam season?
Yeah. I mean,
What do you do for work, anyway?
to be honest, I got
I'm
exactly
just
what
currently
Suvis
an
was
assistant
for
slash
in
errand
college.
I
errand
would
runner for
probably do the same
Lydia.
thing as them in their case.
For what? For what?
Very,
I'm an
You know,
assistant
that
slash
was-
errand
What your
runner for
parents
Their
Lydia.
are.
parents are quite.
Lydia.
When you're tired,
I mean,
so then you like
they lead
stuff
their
that
company.
would
Have
take
you ever
like,
been to the
3
S
hours
district?
to like learn or like
So,
practice or
I
like
guess
finish.
they would
It'll take
expect
you
the
6
same thing
hours if
from
you're
their-
sleep
I've
deprived,
been
and then you're
occasionally,
behind,
Well, son.
and you gotta like
Ever
sleep
been to
less,
the
and
pink
Not like
it's so
succubus?
expensive. And the only way
Right.
to win that is to not
Yeah.
play at all and
Oh,
just
got ya. Yep.
Yeah,
Sleep.
yeah, I'm
and
her
just sleep,
assistant.
yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
1 minute. I got
Thanks.
equal
I,
help.
Yeah, like all my friends.
I like
would
the
be
job and I like
sleep
her.
deprived,
She's
da-da-da-da-da.
a good role
And
model.
I wouldn't do that, and I'd still do like comparatively
Fair.
as good on them on tests.
Good.
Oh,
I mean,
So
I've met
frankly,
staff once doing like the
I think colleges
interview
just have like
thing
very
to say like, yo,
unhealthy,
can you bartend?
I
Yeah.
see.
After that, I've
cultures.
been kind of sort of
I
Sorry,
see.
I-
Yeah, that's
do- I'm
totally something
kind of
I'm
late a lot,
familiar with, 'cause
like not here, but just generally
I
because
have gone
like
to school.
still getting used to the city.
Well, you know, not a
Oh,
lot of people go to
understandable. Well,
college.
you've been in
Before,
the
it
farm
was just,
for, I'd say,
Yeah.
majority of your
I'm
life.
used to
Yeah.
long lines of
See you
crops
later.
and
Yeah.
easily navigatable
So,
areas, and then I
what
come
are
to
you going to
Lorath and it's
Oh,
just
sorry, it was my nephew.
with your
Uh,
college?
You get used to it once you
Take
figure
over the
everything out.
world.
Trust me,
yeah.
it's easy to lose somebody around
All I
here
know
pretty
is that
easily.
the beach
It is the only way to contact
uh,
from Muspetnia, so
beach is
And how
that
do you
way.
plan to
yes,
do
they
that?
call me out.
Kind
just
And
invent some
the
real
es-
powerful
district is
arcane
that
magic.
I guess
It's
the
more
travel's
that
going
way,
well
but yeah,
because
close enough, dear.
Getting closer
Mhm.
to
Close
studying
enough.
on the Echo Stone
I
is
just take the
kinda
long way round.
expensive.
That's totally it.
Nothing wrong with taking
It
the
is
scenic route.
expensive, yes.
Exactly.
And yeah, the
But to be fair, you could argue the yes district is the
Mm.
scenic route.
the job is doing
It
well.
definitely has its
The
sights.
company pays well.
So you
How
got a
about
pitch
you?
already for this arcane deity? Oh,
No, I'll have to like
To be
figure
fair,
it
I feel
out.
to be fair, the beach
Yeah,
is pretty nice to go
workshops
to.
and
If only
Oh.
just the
I
Yeah.
love night walks on
Lay
the beach.
on and-
They're my
I don't know,
favorite.
Maybe you can suggest some
Great way to
ideas. What do
clear
you
your
think?
mind.
For me, I
What
just
kind of
like
arcane
laying there
magic
at
would help you
night,
take
like
over
when
the
the
world,
tide starts coming
you
up.
know?
Oh,
I'll think
yeah.
of
Just like-
ideas.
Just
I'm not
feeling
even
the
gonna
ocean just
pretend
slowly
I
sort
know
of
a lick
come
of
up on you.
arcane
And I
magic,
what
but-
It's,
do is
it's about
I lay there
ideas,
and I
you
wait
know?
until I just start
Ideas.
to
I
feel
know,
the
like,
ocean
if I
on
just
my
say,
arm,
like,
oh,
and that's when I
go
leave.
talk to the
That's a good time to leave, yeah.
No,
Exactly,
like,
it's-
some-
it's-
invent
Okay, I'm gonna
something,
lay here until
you
the
know?
tide comes up.
Oh, you have to
Tide.
invent?
Okay, cool. Bye.
Okay.
Mm,
Wait,
makes sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
how would the... Okay.
Okay, here's
I mean,
Here's an
cold
idea,
sand is
okay.
weirdly satisfying.
You make a
though.
really big explosion.
Yeah,
and you
it is
say,
nice.
"If you don't
I
make
love
me
walking
ruler
through
of
it
the world,
barefoot.
I'm
It
gonna
feels really
blow
nice.
the world up."
Yeah.
Excuse me for
You
a
know,
moment.
points for practicality.
She just respects
I
that
will
quality.
find someone else
It's
who has
completely an
Yeah,
ego
she
thing.
comes in,
We'll be
and
immediate
I
best
get
friends. That's
You
just how
must
it
was
have
works.
quite a
close.
large ego
Oh.
then.
It
You've
was
been all over.
close. But unfortunately, that's all I can
I
remember.
did a long travel.
Yeah, you don't get
You don't
to do
mind
the
if I
wiggle.
grab my beer, do you?
That's the best friend thing.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah, you just.
I imagine it was
I'm assuming this one was mine.
Probably.
Oh, it's like,
And I come back and everybody's so quiet. Crazy.
Yeah. You just stunned everybody
I guess so.
with your sheer presence, you know?
Mm.
It's totally the good looks. That's what it is.
Aw, you're sweet. Just like Cammy.
Just because I'm pink doesn't mean I'm sweet.
Well, my impression of you. Well, yes, obviously. Otherwise, you'd be boring, right?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
so, what kind of errands do you run, Ray?
Hmm?
What kind of errands do you run?
How about you, Deimos?
Majority
If you
of the
took over the
time,
world,
just
what would
things
you
that
do with
are
it?
Lydia needs done. Like maybe rescheduling some
Nothing to
appointments
take
so
over
that
the
she
world,
can stay
but-
working
Okay,
on
but,
whatever
like,
she's working on.
assuming-
Running around the district, getting everything in
What I
order.
do with it?
Mhm.
Almost like a messenger woman
Like, if I
type
took
thing,
over
but
the
at the same
world and I
time,
gave it to
it's
you,
errands that she needs me to do. Maybe pick up a crate or two from somewhere to
sort
deliver it
out.
to somebody else if they need
How
it.
would you go about it?
I feel like it'd go into ruin.
Do you mind if you
Wow. How so?
take an appointment for me
I'm
and
not
Lydia?
the type of person that
Yeah,
would
hold on.
necessarily
Let me
be suited for running
pull up the
something.
schedule real quick.
Like, yeah, I can command people and direct
Oh, she
people,
actually does have a free
but
slot.
I'm not one for running,
Um,
for instance, a business or
looks like
a
Monday she's
high-profile
open
type establishment.
around.
Well, in this case, the world.
I
be
would
able to do
say close to like
that,
8
even if I
p.m.
was the delegate.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, what type
Well,
of
that's
stuff
fine
would
by
you
me.
want to change?
Yeah, you want me to put you down?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leo Oldenburg.
There's nothing that
Leo
I'm,
it is.
Well, I guess
I'll let her know.
the things I would want
Right.
to change, I'd have to have,
She wants to
professional
know.
at least in the books,
I'm gonna say a
Back
professional
in
errand runner sounds very close to
deity
my line of work.
power in order to change what I want to change.
Yeah, except I
What
don't
kind
know
of stuff
exactly what
is
you
that?
do.
An errand runner.
You're an errand
Like,
runner.
Made for hires.
I'm not a maid.
Yeah, go out.
I'll have
There's
to
a
talk
difference
to you
That's
about
a
it
similar
anyway.
lines of.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
that's
Errands
the
are
thing.
different compared to cleaning. If Lydia asks me to clean, I don't think
Oh,
that's not in my
what?
job description. I'm her
Sometimes
assistant,
it's cleaning, but other times
so
I generally do what's asked.
I didn't prophesy.
kinda
that.
do
It
what's
never
asked
happened.
and
You're
everything,
hiding
but-
everything.
Oh,
but
I run errands
predictable now.
for
What's
very rich
happening?
families.
No,
in
I was
rich
joking. Like,
houses.
oh, Kyrene could walk through that door. Be like, hi
secrets
guys.
I'm
Oh,
hiding.
There you are.
Well,
Well, I
there
mean,
hello.
no duh. I'm sure you've
I
heard
see a new
things.
worker. I guess so.
Yes, hello.
Got you in here.
Villa.
Come again?
Yes,
Villa.
I do cleaning and
Villa. All right. Well, nice to meet
I
you.
do
My name is
running the
Marion.
shops. Not running them, but
Thank you.
Doing
I kind of guessed
shopping.
that from his reaction.
or
Well, I still figured
mediating
I should
trade,
introduce
whatever's
myself,
really
which is
needed.
proper,
I-
you know.
Yeah.
I get called in
Oh,
if
it's
they
nice to
need
meet
more
you.
hands, and I don't see what you think I could be hiding.
Anyway, how
Sure.
have been things going here?
The only thing I think
Not
they're
very
hiding
sure,
from is
but-
pretty much the sun.
No, actually, it's been quite lively.
Oh, the evil world
Good
of
my shift
cleaning
so far. I
floors.
don't know how it was before.
Yes, can make your skin as pale
Honestly, kind of just chill.
as the night.
I
mean,
was here for probably
in a sense, it is
20
right,
minutes before you
since
showed up.
the maids of the Eldenberg family kind of know a lot of things about us.
I see.
Hmm.
Well,
Did you say you're
But
from the
not the maids
Eldenberg
from-
family?
Yeah.
Because it was Ophelia when I
Oh.
showed up. Ophelia left,
Okay.
and then you showed up like 20 minutes after she left.
Hmm.
So
that's
that's
an
the
honest
family
thing
from
to say.
Australia.
Ish.
come again?
I've
Sorry.
done
I say
business
this
with
place
them
has pretty famous
in
people
my
going
lifetime.
to it.
That's normal.
Well,
We just
dear,
arrived
I'm
in
secretly
Kilvia.
co-owner of this place,
Only
so
2 years since we
I will
arrived
be
here.
frequently here, yes.
Oh.
I frequented the Quapital
Uncanny.
for the past 2 years.
See, I'm a country girl. I don't understand who's famous and who's not.
Karen,
It's okay. You'll pick it
Wow,
up as
she
you
does
go.
venture outside
Yeah,
the
my
succubus
friend.
district.
There you are.
Crazy.
yes, indeed I do. You're
Good to see you, Kyrene.
I'm young.
good to see you too, dear. What's your business here, anyway?
Well, I heard you talk about this place, so why not fucking indulge myself coming here? Come on.
Ah, right.
Plus,
Well,
you're
fair enough.
possibly could be here, so more reason for me to show up.
Oh my.
Yeah, is Lydia gonna start visiting this place?
No, I think she's too busy for that.
No,
but,
that'd be
you know.
interesting.
The
That would be
fucking
interesting.
paparazzis lined outside the door.
Mm.
I think at that point I'd be more of a fucking bodyguard than a bartender.
Mm.
She might have an opening soon, then.
Don't worry, I just attract the cameras.
She's got a bodyguard. It's like on her own, right?
She can also take care of
I like you.
herself.
That's very
Thank
true.
you.
She can.
Are also cool.
Thank you. So, Miss Karen, you want a drink?
Yes.
It isn't glamorous work, I have to
What would
admit.
you like?
Cleaning? I wouldn't say it's very glamorous work.
We don't have whiskey,
I don't
so
mind.
Isn't
it's
glamorous,
the
but
beer.
it pays for these beers.
Honestly, I'm thinking about just
Can't
ordering
complain.
some to get, make sure we have.
Yeah,
some.
something to dull the pain for a while, I guess.
I've been thinking about that as well, but at the same time, I'm like,
All the pain of cleaning? That doesn't.
let's
I
keep
mean,
it to beer
you could
first.
That
also
feels
do
a bit
magic
over
tricks.
exaggerated.
I see.
It hurts your
That'd be as
backside.
well.
Already
Sounds fun.
overwhelmed as is, so,
That's
you know.
true.
Can you redo it?
Fair.
I will
Not
return
right
the
now. You have to like, it's like a once
I
per
see,
day
thank
thing.
you.
Ah, I see. You're on a cooldown now.
Teamwork, I see. That's
Exactly.
Very good.
You get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
a
really
dreamwork, I
fine.
It
guess.
helped if Villa.
He scratched my back, so I scratched his.
You know, the limited mana that
Fair.
I as a non-magic user have, it just takes a bit.
Thank you. Both
Ah.
of you.
For sure, for sure.
Well,
You're very welcome.
Oh,
And I
just
get
put
something.
it on my
Credit.
tab.
Win-win.
yes, your tab. Oh no, it seems like someone
Your
paid
friend?
for it already.
Oh, what? Oh, who did? Who dared?
It's totally me. I'm
No?
taking the credit.
I don't.
Hmm.
Is
That's
she
right.
your friend?
I know Kyrene pretty
I
well.
asked me right away if you
She's
want to hang out,
well known in
you
the
know.
district. She works at the Pink
No need
Succubus,
to
so
be
yeah, I
so
do know her.
Ooh, pink succubus.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
I'll
I'm
present
surprised.
myself
sensitive is the
then.
one thing I'm not.
It is quite a show if you ever go.
I
It's
see.
not too expensive. It's reasonably priced.
Not my.
Hello, Miss.
It's not my taste, but the name is spread
Greetings.
far. I'll
Hello,
tell you
I'm
that
Leo.
much.
The drinks are good. You just don't have to go for dancing if you
Nice
want.
to meet you, Leo.
Nice to meet you too. Karen is.
Unfortunately, that place is out of my
quite rare
out
for
of
an
my income bracket.
Well, I
Again,
would
it's
hope so. It's a
affordable.
demonic name.
It can be. Unless you're you know,
I-
scrounging
If
around
I
from
wouldn't be at a
paycheck.
tavern
Just your
drinking
will.
the cheapest beers.
Ah, I see.
So the
Thank you.
richest of the rich don't pay well enough.
So
Wow.
you work in the
Who could have
Pink Cigars?
foreseen this?
Yes, I do.
I mean, especially if you want to get away from all the rich people,
A few
you come
questions
to
if
a
you would
cheaper
like
tavern.
to spare some
Is
time.
what I said until I showed up, and then we had a noble and two big shots show up. So
Well,
each their own.
I don't think they've been mean to you, have they? At least, like usual, like work type
Get,
PTSD, right?
You tend to deal with those
Yeah.
who think they know it all when they don't. You know, the top of the ranks
Let's say
trying to modify the bottom without knowing what the bottom does. For the
We
sake of
might be able to not
optimization
are you okay
and
with a normal glass?
better work, and you end up with much more steps to do a simple
Oh wait,
task
there's one on that table. Hold
because
on.
they don't trust you.
I
Is
see.
there?
Oh, there's
Maybe
some
unless that's
drama
one of the.
there.
Those are stuck to the table.
I think it's
I think somebody
you
just.
might- out of mugs. Are you okay with a regular glass?
They didn't know a decorative. I think somebody just got a bit drunk and glued them down
I
one
can
day.
finish my drink if you want a mug.
Oh, I'll make
Usually
that.
Ah,
not a
yes,
regular.
the beer in teacup
Beer mug.
glass.
Do you then?
Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll taste better.
Exactly.
One can
You
only
get some
hope.
tea flavored beer.
It's annoying to deal
That
with
works.
the top meddling the bottom, but
Correct.
after a while you get used to it and you just sort of accept it as part of the job.
I do wonder
Yeah,
what would
I kind of get what you mean. There's some people I don't want to go and make appointments with for Lydia because of how they are as individuals. But at the same time, I've learned to deal with it over the years.
That almost makes me want to drink tea now.
I'll tell you this one
I'm not a
story.
big tea
I was
drinker, but I'm
looking for a
curious now.
house for a noble. Beautiful house.
Mm-hmm.
And the task I was given
Really?
by the head
I mean, there's some tea
maid
shops
was
like
to,
down in
you know,
Market
just
District.
set the table in the dining hall. A simple job.
What
And I was like,
are
you know, I've done that 1,000 times. I know the etiquette.
Check to see if it
Except that when I tried to go in,
experimenting.
I
Go
was
ahead.
stopped,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
asking, "Do you have permission?" I said, "Yeah." The head maid told me to come in here. He said, "No, you need permission from the nobles, from the residents." And I was just, I said, "But I was asked to be here. I can't do my job
About the same.
without getting. If I don't have the choice, I can't do my job." And they said,
It's not tea flavored.
"Sorry, but that's the orders of the residents. You can't go in here unless you have permission."
Magic.
Huh.
So I had to go through all of this stupid paperwork to file an art just to get permission to go in. And it was 2 hours later than it should have been. And I ended up not sitting at the table in time. And I got in trouble for it because
You got
No
in
one
trouble
informed
for
me, so-
having to fill out paperwork because of the fact that you needed permission to go set the table. At that point, honestly, dear, if you needed to fill out paperwork just to go into the kitchen and set the table, I would have left that job immediately.
no, it's my work is I don't work for a specific family. I'm called in if they're running low on people.
Well, I
I
would
don't
decline
work for a
that work
family.
then and not have to deal with the
Um,
bullshit that's
I
involved.
like the little.
My old
Cute.
I haven't gone back.
right over here.
I have not gone back since. You have to
Really?
hasn't
Yeah,
got my
I have
pants
standards.
keep
You want to
full.
refill, Miss Curry?
That's a good question. I actually lost track of your
I've
cup.
had people call my hair.
Leo,
cute.
you good with a regular cup?
Not about pants.
Instead of
Yeah,
mug?
I'm good
Rather
with a
mugs right
regular
now.
cup.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every first.
In
happens
my opinion, dear,
eventually.
you should probably
That's
find
not
a different
the same.
agency if you're going to have to deal with that type of work. Somewhere where they respect you.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few firsts, so
Yeah,
Don't
I
be
did.
a doormat
I
your whole
haven't
life.
changed.
It's not enjoyable.
Like first arm.
This isn't a permanent thing.
That
I'm
was.
planning
I
on
mean that was one of them,
getting
but
a
not
more
quite what I
stable
meant.
career once the theatres around Kilvia or Lorath open.
Oh, so you're like an actor or something?
It was meant to
Pretend
be
I
a
didn't say
tease.
that.
There are
I
theaters
wish,
around here?
but I'm not that smart. I'm afraid. Yes, there's a lot.
That was,
Well, with
Very good
time you can
theatres.
become, you know,
Okay.
very elegant in the art. Have you
I
been
have
practicing
Nobody
have-
told me about
after
theaters
like
around
work
here.
and stuff?
I'd rather be behind the scenes, script writing and things like that. That's
So
more
you're
my-
a writer. Hmm.
I do
Liam,
writing in my
you
spare
do.
time, but
Thanks.
most of the time, my work in
Mr.
theatre has
Step
mostly
away from
been
the
Only the second
ushering,
time I've
Yeah,
been
I
in,
think so.
You
Day
could do
trans,
literally every other day, and I just wouldn't know.
concessions, things like that.
Let's see how it goes.
Ah, so you would like to be a writer and also run the theater as
in the
well.
past, but
No, sorry. I'd
after
like to
getting
be a
used to
writer
cities,
as my
I
end goal,
usually got
Mm.
lost
or
in
an
it.
actor as my end goal. But right now, from my experience, when
You're
I've worked in
from,
theatres in the past in
more rural area?
You do
Karama, it's
Yeah,
been
I'm from
concessions and
the
all
farms up north.
the lower jobs.
I see.
I got joy out of it. You got to see it. You got to see a lot
It's
of
not
plays
exactly
for
far
free,
away, it's
so
only
I
like
can't complain.
an
That's
hour's
fair. If it has its
caravan
benefits,
journey,
really,
but-
can you complain?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can because they shut down.
Same time.
Oh.
They ran out of money.
Well, shit. I guess you can complain.
I get that.
And moved here, and
Hey,
all
guy,
the
just look.
everyone turns
I'm
out
I'm from a
theatre
small
jobs
fishing
are
town
pretty
to the
in
east.
demand.
Can a guy
Or
just
not in
look?
demand. They're well saturated.
Oh, God,
So
you
I've been
look.
struggling,
Oh,
but
by the way, I got
I
a question
get
for
that.
you.
What do you call it? Is
Is there
mine's
a
like
lot of
an estate,
nobles and
so,
rich
like,
families?
like a
Lorath?
bunch of like poor families, like
I
my
yeah.
family, and
guess
there
it's
was
in.
the
there are quite a
Kivians,
few that I've worked for. I've seen two here.
I
I've
can't
seen
remember what the
the,
surname was,
I've
but,
forgotten
I remember
her
the
name.
youngest was called Lorath.
I think it was
Okay.
her
She was
name,
something out quite a bit.
but I might be wrong. Very,
I-
much. Obviously,
Yes,
noble.
but
bit naive,
I
if
don't
you
remember
ask
much
me.
of
But
the most of my work was done in the farm.
then you have the
Thank God I
Valentine
was
twins,
fucking
which
muted.
are
At night, I just
something.
Sorry,
The Valentine's are something. But
I mean,
I get that. When I was homeless,
from people that
pretty much working
spoke
as
to
long as
them
I
around
had
here, apparently they
energy
have
to
a
work.
very
workaholic.
fighting personality that tries to
No, I hit my
Well, it
toe.
was more
That's
like
what
that
happened.
was what was expected.
ask
of me,
for
but, like,
a response,
Yeah,
like
same
attention.
here, but like also I like calling myself
They're
a
probably
workaholic,
just
like,
how they were raised. I don't think they're bad people,
But-
but I think they just
but
grew up with
I'm-
money, didn't struggle. Which
I'm
is all
pretty
most
sure. Not really sure. I know that the Valentines, well, the family used to run quite well.
Gosh, that name just keeps
Still is.
appearing.
Yeah, and people cannot stop
I still
talking
hear
about
about it in
know,
Osvetnia that
it's
these
Get another conversation
the
topic
son,
already.
I don't know his name.
Okay, Mouse.
The
Valentine's.
son of the Valentines
You mind
is
refilling my mug?
quite hardworking and
Apparently they
Oh,
visited
yeah,
us
sure.
last
Does
at some
well.
point.
noble.
So you do
They're
mind.
wealthy
never thought it
and
would be
their reach stretches far.
inseparable.
Yeah, the fashion ones.
You would not believe the amount of knockoff stores
Yeah,
that I've
nobles-
encountered of
Nobles are one
them.
of the only things that we really
It's
knew about much. Mostly
honestly
because the
very
nobles
impressive
were the ones that owned the
that-
estate and my family
Especially in
farmed
this
on,
climate.
so-
Very impressive.
Thank you.
But
Like a
I
serfdom
mean,
thing?
I
haven't got the best
know.
vibe of the other
No,
kids.
it
I
was
know
kind
since
of like
the
renting
market
a
is
farm,
saturated
and
with
then,
them in
but
Osvetnia.
except instead of like
But
paying, we just
Does
kind of
all
gave
alcohol
our
taste
profits
like
bad?
always,
from
it's
the produce.
Depends on where you get it
Uh,
from.
actual
I wouldn't
rich
say
that-
so.
Is that
And
not
I
wouldn't
serfdom?
say so either.
I don't know what serfdom is.
I think
Yeah,
Some
you'll
alcohol
encounter a lot
taste
of wealthy
good, others
people.
are fine.
Oh, okay, then I guess
Mm.
yes.
Like,
it's
it's like the best
I didn't know they did
tasting
costume
alcohol.
design, but it would make sense.
For me personally, it's whiskey.
It's possible they've. I mean, I don't think the theatres in. Maybe some of the
But one
higher
can
end
also fuck
theatres
up with
in
whiskey, so-
Kilvia.
Not the
a
costume
noble
as
Right.
in
restaurant, too
character.
small of
No.
a
How about
costume.
you?
A costume
Hardly even
is
a town, probably like
you know,
Like a mascot?
15
tailored.
people.
No,
and
Oh,
tailored
by the way, Karine, that
Just
reminds
like
me.
a tailored
for-
outfit.
for
Your
official,
your
I
crate
didn't know
shipment
that
came
before.
in.
Everything
Official
about
mattress.
Christmas
Oh,
is
really?
Yeah,
apart from
formal wear.
education,
That is
it's
what.
like,
That
I
is
guess
a
she has
special
earmuff
that's
mode
the
on.
who's
specialty.
noble we
It's a bit of
service,
a
what we do.
more
nobles
southern
to avoid
thing.
are.
I mean,
Don't shy.
if you want, if you want to know about rich
Very
people,
much, to be
Kind of,
honest.
yeah.
go around
It's like
Hi.
merchants
Yeah.
guilds and talk to people there.
Avoid these
They have the
people,
connections.
Where?
trust these people, trade with these people.
Merchants
And
guild.
like-
There's one somewhere. I haven't looked
Who
for
are
it.
you
It's on my
supposed to
landlord,
avoid?
so
It's
I
like
don't
a
really care.
farmer.
But
What about you?
Are you trying to make a
apparently
business deal or
sometimes
something?
I'd like really
Best
bad
tasting
trade rates,
alcohol.
I
especially
would like
cotton.
to know about the clientele that is
Really?
around.
It's a good question,
this port,
actually.
so I
I'm not
can
really a big drinker.
Yeah,
more-
Like, I think
they're-
like
they're
3 or
like
4 is
Yeah,
my
I'm
limit,
like
kind
and
of
doesn't matter what you
items
really
I
give me,
can
I'll just still
sell
drink it.
around here.
But
Yeah.
as Kyrene said,
My friend,
So
I've
they
had a
always
bad
try and
whiskey
buy
here and
you're
cotton,
in one of the
buy it,
cheapest
like,
parts
cheap.
of.
but
So
I'd have
get,
to
like,
just say
better
We're one
beer
of the
since
cheapest
it's simple.
taverns in the nation.
Keeps my mind
It's not-
straight
You're not
still.
going to.
I
It's not going to have
know,
a high
but
thing.
it is in
Oh,
the cheapest
it's more
taverns
about
that
like
you
what
can
gets
get
you
the best
drunk. I'm
info.
talking about like purely the taste.
Rumor has it, and I can't confirm
Uh,
this because it is not what I am known for. But this
I'd have
place
to say
sells the
rum.
cheapest beers, but also the most
know.
expensive
Rum.
teas.
Hopefully you
Yeah,
never have to
also
bump
good
into
choice.
the
I noticed.
Valentines.
There's
I
some
did
rum
not
flavored,
notice the
like,
expensive
chocolates
teas.
that
I
they
don't
sell.
know.
I didn't
I don't
have
know.
I've
it.
It
had
sounds
one or
like
two of those.
I mean,
They're
Oh,
sometimes it's like the
delectable.
last time I was here, they were selling.
Can almost make you an alcoholic.
Connoisseur.
About them, I could
Excuse
tell
me?
you a thing about their family.
Yeah.
Do
I know
you
they make a lot
have
of money.
expensive
I think I had
teas?
it,
I
like,
just
one
got told that
time,
apparently
and I
that's
don't think I
expensive.
liked
I don't
it,
know any
but
We do not.
personal shit or,
Bit-
like,
I don't tend to
All
like
the
anything
tea that we had
in
has been
general,
sold.
So
We no
There's
longer
so
sell
much
tea.
with nobles.
Alright.
I think.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you mean?
I mean,
you
to
don't
each
blah,
their
blah,
own.
blah,
Where was
bleep,
it from?
bleep, bloop. It's like, who cares?
maybe I should try it again.
I don't.
Right?
If I can,
Don't quite
Only if you
remember.
want
I don't
off
even
the
care
top of
about
my
the trade
head.
rates anymore. I don't work at the farm.
Okay, well,
I mean, obviously, I hope that my parents
too bad for
still
me
can
then.
get enough money.
Yeah,
and
you
my
gotta
siblings
That's
try
to
these
fine.
things sometimes.
Yeah.
That is
you
very
figure-
true.
At the same
Yes,
time,
yeah.
I don't work there
There are
anymore.
plenty of
job,
good
not
theatres
my
if that's
business.
something you're interested in.
Right.
'Cause I
I
get
like
paid,
acting, so
Well, if you're ever
yes, I'm
looking for a
interested.
good whiskey,
I'm good.
do visit the Pink Succubus.
There's one
But yeah,
that they're
just
there's
price the
one that
best.
they are performing in the. Do you know
Pretty
do
sure
you know
whiskey
the
at
Royal
the-
Production, the Royal
Darren's
Sphere
place is also pretty good.
theatre? It's the really fancy one.
So I gotta have some brand
I
loyalty.
see.
I've
Well,
heard they actually obtained the
The
rights
relevant
Can
one
I
in
get
this
to
conversation are
play
and
some of the
Yeah,
top
clientele.
plays from Willy
yeah,
Wigglecube.
Yeah, you already know what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I think
Well,
of
Well,
it.
that's
There's
teamwork.
selection from time to time.
Very that Willy Wigglecube, highly acclaimed writer,
They do
I-
only
I
good
respect
things
him
to
greatly.
say, I hope.
but
Of course.
Of
okay.
course.
he's
Right, no,
as a
you
very
next time.
respected
Just leave.
writer. He sells his work for a lot of
You do
money,
not have
So
to.
and then they charge a lot to see it. So
Hmm?
I could never dream to afford to see something like that.
Hmm.
I
My
thought I
whole-
heard
my
you
whole-
say
my whole
something.
country-
My bad.
I'm not a good reader besides for work, but if it is like he's a
You were right, Kyrie.
novelist.
Yeah, yes.
Like I can.
Just a couple things.
Novelists
but,
do tend to
I see.
novelists tend to be superseded by playwrights. So could be a career path for you if you ever think that merchanting isn't your thing.
I mean, I'll let that job to the
Oh,
library.
what got you into?
I can sell
attending
magical
the
books,
bar
but not
thing?
basic books
I mean,
that have
originally
no.
it wasn't really like
So
something.
Ray, seeing as
I
you're
was
here in
magical
back,
value.
I'm
so much as it
assuming
was just
after
an
a
easy job, but you
certain
know,
amount
I'm
of
a social
time, you gotta
person.
go back
I'm
to
not
doing
good
your
at starting
rounds?
conversations.
Or...
Oh,
Good
you
at
know it.
continuing them. I like making jokes.
I
like,
see.
It's
usually
peak
gets
hours
an
almost
extra
for
tip
the
or two.
district
Um,
anyway.
I'd love to
And just
see a
generally
show,
kind of suited me.
but,
so I
But
just
there will be
kept
a
it
day
I
going.
give my
when I will
downtime here and
see
there.
I mean, I couldn't
a
really
Willy
work the farm
Wigglecube
anymore,
show. but-
as much as I attempted to.
That day
you take
is
care of
not
yourself.
going
Oh,
to
of
be
course.
To,
any time
I had
within
to
the
go
next
out and
decade.
my own
But
way.
you'd be pissed.
And then
Do you think I
I'm
ever
okay
want to
with
piss
that.
her off?
It's
Yo.
too expensive.
No.
You
And-
better.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If even
Is it
even if I
really?
had even if I had no bills,
It's-
it would
it's-
take me 3 years of my salary
you flirt
just
for
to see
tips?
one play by him.
That's what you're saying.
flirt,
It's
joke,
like a nobles
but
only
it's
show.
like-
Wow.
People spend their life
Okay, so
saving
none
to
of,
see his
none of
shows.
this conversation
And
is even
I have
real.
bills to
Oh my
pay.
gosh, my
So like,
I
I have
can't believe this.
I have to pay for
I
where I
wouldn't say
live. I have
it's
to pay
not
for the food.
real.
I have to pay for the beer
This
that
is so sad.
goes down my
Can I
throat.
get
So
it's
I
not
bet
really
your
something.
name
Of
isn't
course
even.
you
Yeah,
can.
I guess so.
I
I
didn't
guess
ever
it
get your
is
name. It's
different
probably
for
not that.
other people.
This is like is
Yes, it's
horrible.
totally not Villa. It's actually villain because I'm so evil by
Oh
breaking
my
people's hearts.
god, you're a. Oh, I should have known. I should.
You're gonna be taking
Yeah.
over the world?
There
Thank
you are.
Yes, I'm going to take over the world.
course.
And what's going to happen when I take over the world? I'm going to make all the slimes petable.
I don't think
think
that's something you can like. You
rearrange
can't.
physics when you become.
Yeah, like that's where like I become deity.
I will like hire every mage in existence just to go, yo, give me a petable slime.
I mean, that's like one slime, though. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, that I get the slime, and then I get to pet it.
Couldn't you just
think you
ask
could
for
get,
your
like-
arm back?
Yeah, but then what's the point in getting an arm back if I can't pet a slime with it?
You could do.
Get like a petable slime
Our
without having to
priorities
take
are
over the world.
awfully
If you just
skewed.
want one, you know, like
probably
weirder
can.
projects have been
Oh, no, I can
commissioned.
get every mage to do it.
You just
I
need
feel like
like
it doesn't
one.
take that
You
The
know.
world. Get the other arm back. Get 2 petable slimes. Pet
Oh,
them
no.
at the same
I
time.
didn't think this far into
Whoa.
Okay.
Now that's what I call
Genius.
metagaming.
Genius.
I'm currently wondering how much would a petable slime cost? How much would I sell it?
What would you do
The
in the
soul?
world? No, I'm no one to
I
take
don't
over
platinum?
a world.
I don't plan on
Okay, but
making
if
the
you
petable
got
slime
it-
cost anything.
Yeah, but the profit.
Why would I want to profit off it? It's just a pet. It was just.
I don't know.
Is it just
I've never
a
thought
joke?
about
Because
it.
I've tried to pet one already.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh!
Is that
open
how
up a
you lost your
monster
arm?
Petting zoo. You invite a bunch of important people, then it turns out they're not petable, and then they all die, and then you become the ruler of the world.
This bartender doesn't have a lot of survival instinct.
In order to make the petable monster, wouldn't I have had to
I
take over
do
the
have a
already?
lot of
No, because they're not
Uh,
petable
survival
yet.
instincts,
No,
but-
'cause
You
they're
make a
not-
fake
you're
one
right,
first,
Okay.
then you take
So
over
I
the
take
world,
over
and
the
you
world
make
by-
it real.
I mean, you have also
Oh,
showed
that
up
is a good
to
idea.
a
Yeah.
cheap
Thank you.
bar in a not so great
Yeah.
part of
I'm
Lorath,
like,
wearing a
really?
visibly very expensive
Note to
necklace.
self: avoid petting Suvis.
I could give it. I don't really
I-
care. That's just a necklace.
Yeah, please. And when you decide
I
to
would
time travel,
probably
please
not
tell
wear
60
that
of me that.
around here. It's
Wait, did you pet a slime at
there's
a petting
people
zoo?
who would love that
It's a joke.
and would assume that you
Wait.
wouldn't.
Am I still? Oh
Did you
I'll
yeah.
like
say.
stick your entire
Bad joke.
3
hand
bears.
in? Or like Arvin? Like, did you just keep going?
I tried to pet it and then it bit me off.
3
As I
silver,
was saying,
Slimes have teeth.
Oh.
I
6
don't
copper.
care. I
Oh,
can
yeah,
just
now.
give the
But
necklace.
they like
back.
attack by like
And they
One
can
gold,
already
keep the
try and
change.
have fire magic, so...
intricacies. I just know that I went to pet it and then it went
Hands
null.
to a slime. I feel
Yeah.
like
Let's
you
hope
know.
they ask for the
about
necklace
them,
first. All
like,
I'm
why
saying
not?
is, I
Like, you
don't.
know how they
I
if
get
I were
being
you,
good.
You have like a first-hand
I
experience.
wouldn't wear a
No,
necklace.
Yeah,
I
or do
was,
you
like,
have like
like that.
amnesia about it?
Thank you.
Plus, Lydia
remember
wants to
stuff
see
that
you all
happened when I was
succeed,
young.
I'll
Yeah,
make
not
sure Seth
fail.
knows.
Yeah.
And that feels
I remember
traumatic
how it
enough to
happened. It
remember.
didn't have teeth. It just kind of it looked like it had teeth, and then it bit, and then it didn't again. And I was a bit
So
too
it
busy
had, like,
So
a
they're gonna
looking
get
at
to you
the.
then?
Oh yeah. 3 is my max. Especially if I have to go do work after.
Wait, so
I'm not
So
gonna
it
just
it
show up
took
to
your
work drunk.
arm, and then
I
it
think
was just
Lydia would have
fine.
my
It was
head.
like, okay, I'm gonna leave this
Gotcha.
6-year-old alone now. I've gotten my arm.
No, because it wasn't just me
Maybe.
there. I was with my
Messing
friend
up
who was
all
telling
of
me,
her
"No, don't pet the
appointments,
slime," but I
messing
was
up shipments that
very
need to go
insistent that
who
I
knows
was
where.
Definitely going to pet the slime.
God.
I see.
I don't think I would ever be able to show my face to her ever again.
Why would your family like let you get close to the slime?
They didn't. My family wasn't there. It was me and my friend out in the field. They were being
This-
dumb
it
and
was just
decided to
out
go
in a
into the area that
field?
had a slime infestation.
So how
So I
did
could
your
find the slime.
friends, who I assume were also 6-year-olds, save you from an attacking slime?
They just
That's a,
dragged
did
me
they
away,
also
but not exactly
leave?
fast.
I guess that's fair.
Also, my parents came pretty quick when they heard screaming.
Mm-hmm.
What if was it like bleeding or did the goo like seal it? That's
Are
not.
you really asking me how much my arm bled?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
remember.
curious. Well, like, I feel like you'd remember if there was blood or if there wasn't blood. This is like, oh, yes
I
or
remember
no
the
question.
bit of my arm that was left was melting, and that's all I remember.
That's
But
like
was
a
it
lot of
bleeding
pain.
also?
Yes, it was a lot of
She
pain.
just passed out from the pain.
I feel like you
that's
need
all
to
there is
end
to
this
it.
conversation. I
There
feel
are
like,
always
you
strange
know,
conversations
like,
in this place. And they just get weirder.
yeah.
Is it?
You don't think they can get
They
weirder? They
must-
just get weirder.
Is it
Yeah.
usually like this? Yes. Okay.
Usually like what?
Conversation about losing arms and
Wait, can slimes
I mean, it's the
dissolve
first
bone?
conversation
Or
about
do those
arms.
like, stick in there?
But, I mean, there's all kinds of
But-
conversations.
related to pain.
I gotta know these things.
And
on.
I have
Like,
an
ask an
inquiring
adventurer.
I have had a similar conversation with a
adventurer.
bartender
Person who's
here
both
about
sour, you
stuff
should
like
not
that
touch
before.
the-
Speaking of
Yeah,
which,
like,
speaking of
go ask
bartenders,
somebody
Damos, can I
else,
get another
you know?
beer? I really need it.
Alright.
Sure.
Like, she
Ask someone who, like,
definitely
hunts
seems
them for a
already,
living.
like, very against drinking more, so...
I'll have to wait
maybe
for
take the
some
hint.
slimologist.
Well, have
Yes,
fun.
please
A
do.
library will do as well, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. That sounds like a lot of work, so.
You can just ask a librarian to find you book about slimes.
I appreciate
you know?
it.
Yeah, but like.
Or you can just buy one.
Money's there.
Oh, thank you.
I see what you did there, merchant.
If you're really that curious, why don't you go and pet one yourself? First-hand experience.
You know,
Yeah, and
seeing
then,
the
like, keep it
results, I think
around
I've like deduced.
To make sure that the bone
that's a
dissolves
bad-
or not, you know?
No, I like. This is like both of
Are
my
you
arms are.
alright?
I couldn't like decide which one I like more. You know.
So I will move
Probably
over
an
here
okay
if you
one, right?
wouldn't not
No,
mind.
but they're both really good.
Oh, hey,
So-
Karine.
Hi there.
Wait, did you
Enjoying your
choose
night off?
dominant hand? Like, are you left-handed now? Even though
No,
you are
but my
right-handed?
program starts a little late, so you know.
Ah, okay. I did remember seeing you on
Yeah,
the schedule,
so-
but seeing you here kind of threw me off. Maybe I misread it.
No, I'm still one-handed. I'm just using a ghost hand to
just
clean
think-
the table.
You
I just
gotta
wanted to
drop
check
the
in,
hand
see how things are going, you
conversation,
know.
Celeste.
Okay, it's like.
I gotcha.
Okay, look, I know. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
conversation topics. I look at her. What's the first thing? What's the
Oh
first thing
my
about her?
Hey,
you know?
That's so
Elysia.
rude, though.
I did.
know?
I did ask
I don't know.
Jade,
I'm
but
blonde.
um,
Lead
I'm
down.
pretty.
in conversation.
found out that Zurian.
Yeah.
This,
Uh,
this
how- how
conversation
did that
is getting
conversation
way out of
go?
hand.
You could just try, like just go
Oh,
and ask her, like
don't get me
the
started.
world domination is
Ah, I
done,
see.
but like you could
Okay.
finish.
Sorry
you
to
could, like, try anything.
give you that
know?
then.
Like
I just thought they were a client.
Okay.
There's like infinite
No,
possibilities.
it's fine. They are an
There's
employee,
infinite
so you know.
possibilities.
Oh, okay.
Just as important to
Why do I feel like
know.
the next line out of my mouth is going to be something about hand?
Understandable.
Yeah,
It
Lucy
wasn't
is her name.
going
She
to-
also
I-
works here from time to time.
I'll bet on it.
Ah, so that's what the J and L
So,
means.
Ah.
Okay,
I need a drink.
Yeah, L for Lucy.
gotcha.
But yeah, the whole conversation. It seems that last time we talked, she might have misunderstood me, or maybe
Ah,
understood
got
it
it.
the way she needed to, according to her.
I'm just going
I
to
see.
Hmm.
But to be honest,
It's fine, I got it.
I don't know what to think of
Here.
her so
How about
far.
this?
I see.
Fill it back up. Don't let it
She's
go.
still gonna be an employee.
Thank you.
Well, of course. I will not
You're
kick her
welcome.
out just because I have a weird feeling about her.
Well, sometimes.
She's still doing her job,
Ah,
so, you know.
okay.
Thank you.
Like she's putting in the work
You're
then.
welcome.
Okay, here's a question.
Hmm.
It's not.
Just ask
If you
it.
could pet any monster, what monster would you?
Oh my god!
Besides that, everything else good.
Curious.
Yeah.
It's a
Good.
Good.
No.
Awesome.
I've had weirder
And with
conversations.
you?
Oh, great. You know, just running around the district, like always.
As per usual.
Yeah. Lydia can't do all
Are
the
you
work
okay?
herself.
Yeah, I was cleaning.
I mean, like,
Oh.
I probably want to.
You have a really pretty hair. Does it run in the family?
Very dedicated.
Thank you, and yeah,
Thank
on my
you.
mum's side. Well, I got like the hair like formation and like its style from my mum, but I got the colour from my dad.
Could have never asked for a better help, really.
Color
They
is
go
your
together
mom's
really
hair?
well.
I tried.
Yeah, pretty much. It's my mum's hair with my dad's colour.
Oh, well, what color is your mom's hair?
It's kind of like
Oh,
a
by the
darkish
way,
brown black colour.
the shipment of whiskey came in again, so
That's interesting.
Oh,
She must have
Darkish
had
black?
fuck.
I know you were
That's
running
very
low, and I
worried.
remember you asking a few days ago
Blonde
about
hair
it.
is usually
Yeah.
pretty rare 'cause it's like
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
non-dominant color.
Recessive gene?
Yeah.
Yes.
I really
I
need some
don't
more.
know.
I know.
Kind of. I know what it
Helps
means.
get
kind
you ready
of,
for your shows. I wouldn't say you're
explain it.
relying on it, but it's a good relaxer before your performance.
Look, your education was also
Exactly. Like one half
There's
full
like
glass,
a
and I
okay,
am
so like when
A-okay.
you when you're
Well,
being
I'm not
made,
surprised
right,
because of
like,
what we get.
There's like
so.
strong genes and weak genes, and sometimes the strong
Exactly.
ones beat the crap out of the
So-
weak ones before
Yeah.
they can like materialize. There's,
Some
like,
people
Have
just
you
go
already
with
gone to
blonde.
the-
Apparently, my
It's
the
blonde hair gene
dominant
is very
one.
strong.
How?
Some
I've
people are just hopeless when
through.
it comes
I
to
haven't gone to any of
conversations.
the places. If I were to go anywhere, I go to Pete
it's not-
Succubus,
it's
because
not
that's
depending
like
on you.
the hot spot
You want more
of
juice?
Ruby,
the Succubus
right?
district, but
Always.
it's not my
Very
kind of
So, what did you
entertainment.
say was the first thing you noticed about me like 5 seconds ago?
Well,
Your
I'm
eyes
kind of
Otherwise,
eager
so
to see
good.
what Karen can do.
They're so vibrant.
It's
I heard something
definitely
about
worth
having a
the
program,
pay, I'll
so I
say
guess
that
I'll
much.
share.
Uncle's eyes.
I
I don't
believe she
specifically
I don't
works
think that's
there.
how inherited
No,
I've
I meant just going there and
I mean, I don't know
as a
about
patron
genes
and
and
what-
stuff. I know about that, at least.
not.
No, I have.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have the
I
I
guess
have
the
to my now.
bathroom
I kind of
calls?
skipped over a generation.
Hmm.
I
Indeed.
see. How cool.
You make it really easy to eavesdrop, you know.
Yes, I know. It is quite the purpose, you know?
Ah, right.
Because I did not intend
The
to,
first thing I noticed
you know,
about you
talk
was the
in
bee thing, which
behind
I
your back.
complimented you on, and then you like
I
went
have
on
no
a
secrets
tirade about
besides
how,
my
like, how
merchant
could you
secrets.
compliment my
but
pants?
Oh.
Everyone has their little
Pretty
secrets
sure I
they
just
shall
made a
not
joke
share.
about the fact that no one's called my pants cute before.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay,
But
well,
yeah, I don't really
I don't think I went on any
yeah.
tirade.
take any reason to hide
Okay.
the fact that
Oh.
I'm quite interested in seeing how you dance and how the S district works.
I can't watch this.
Well,
Don't lose yourself.
I'm actually going to have a program later, so if you want to check it out.
I'm gonna.
It is
Sure.
a little more on the expensive side. Again, I am one of the more famous dancers.
I don't mind.
I hope you don't. Apparently you're a merchant, especially magic items merchant, so you should have the money.
I do have the money.
Do you mind
Wonderful.
cleaning it after I'm done? I want to use my mouth because I'm.
Don't
stressed.
worry about it.
Sure.
I don't think I would have taken so long of a travel if I didn't have the money.
Fair.
I mean, I
I
guess
mean, it
that's
could have
fair.
gone worse.
Thank
You
you.
have to invest in like extending the shop on the bed so you can just
I
put
feel like
them
the
on.
only
that
way
would
it
be
could have gotten
very
worse if
helpful.
she snapped and like
Yeah.
launched herself at you over the counter, and I feel like we were not far from that.
Okay, well, but see, then, but that didn't happen, so so things are good.
Good
No.
is a very strong word.
This
Yeah,
course
it's
is
one of
very
my
short.
top favorite words. It's very strong.
Maybe you should think about making it longer or something.
Well, you could always open up your own place and make it as long as you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking. I do have some options though.
When
Of,
don't you have
you know,
options?
buildings. One way to call me out.
Oh. I didn't mean to throw you out that bad. Just stating the obvious, though.
Well, yes, I like to have options.
not
At
really.
least then
Yeah,
you
so
have the
it wasn't
choice, and it's not
fair.
like you're stuck with only one solution.
Yeah.
It's always better to be surrounded by multiple solutions.
No, I
than
mean,
pick the
I meant
best.
about
Yeah, true.
shows and how it works.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah,
Into
to be
it.
honest, one of the
I've never went
buildings
to
that
the
have been
district,
sold
so since you're
recently,
here for
or well,
a
sold,
longer time than I do.
you know, has become vacant. That's what I
Yes,
meant.
not the one to ask
about.
Oh, so it's property
On the
of the
Moonlight
district.
Plaza.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't go there much.
I noticed.
That one
You told me.
was really, really
You
interesting.
get me
I
a
just
tip.
really like the atmosphere
In order
there,
to appease
so
the masses.
let's see.
Freeze your maximum.
It's not really
And
cheap
then more
though.
above 3.
Well, the best thing
After
in
the
life
shoot,
is
it's
never
over.
cheap.
As much as you
Sadly.
Yeah, I don't
Do
plan on like
you
getting
need?
Don't I
do
know
you
it?
need
You're not expensible for a reason, dear.
But yeah. But first, I gotta help Saf get on her feet.
Best of luck, wishes. Lydia's really hoping for all three of you.
I know, but to be honest, Saf is making it difficult, isn't she?
So, merchant, when do you think your shop will be all ready?
She's a blast.
When do you?
Absolutely.
Where?
That's one way to
when do you
call
think
her,
it'll be
yes.
all like open for business?
Wow.
It depends on the
Her
contracts
father really
that I
did her
signed for.
disservice, though,
I
pampering
wanted
her the
to
way he did.
meet Lydia to see if there's any demand and any potential partnership to happen.
We're getting
Oh
there.
well.
I'll see after that.
I hope so. I hope so.
Making some big moves.
She's become more mopey over
Very
the weeks,
cool.
so I hope the
Well,
motivation will kick in soon again. I
You
might
first
have a
have
talk
to
with
set
her
the
soon as
foundation,
well.
and then you
Well,
will
Just to
come
make
back.
sure.
Usually
try and,
talks
like,
by
I'm sure you're
usually
I
go a long way.
familiar
Like,
with
send
the
her puns or something.
making
if
a
that helps.
store at this point.
I don't
Well,
know if
yes.
a friend will help her.
It seems
yes.
they do.
You might keep her
Well,
meeting
you
Yeah,
always get your
it's,
point across.
on the bar.
I
Good
lost
enough.
count after
You
that.
laugh, but it's
Um,
true.
You
Oh,
go.
wow.
I don't even know
You
why.
I mean,
had
to
it
be
for a
honest.
while.
each time I stopped at the city,
Most of the
I
things
set up
that I
a
end up
store,
saying are
so-
just common knowledge in my eyes.
Yes, but people are ignorant nowadays,
So
dear.
then you just hire people around the area, and then you just
They wish to blind themselves from the truth, accept
Pretty-
and not accept reality.
Yeah, kind of. I have a manager, but just set from Ospetnia,
Well, yes, reality
which
can hurt.
works
Oh.
under the
People
family
heightened
since
illusions
already,
and
and
ignorance.
he just takes care of hiring
So yes,
the new
you're
people.
right, actually. Not that
I
you're
see.
pointing it out.
Yes, but they also have big pockets. That's why the district
You
flows
need
so
to have,
well.
like,
Oh,
knowledge of magic
of course!
be there. It's just like
The
as long as you
district
can
is the place
sell
that feeds the
things, is that
delusions.
Mm-hmm.
really-
That's why it runs so well.
Yes.
But again,
I mean,
mostly to a limit.
as long
We
as
do
I
not want
can sell
anyone
and
to
have a
fall
profit,
into bad
if
habits.
there's,
Oh,
And
yeah.
if they do, that's up and down.
I will just sell
Mhm.
less valuable items. That's why
Oh.
I kept asking if there's any nobles, lots of noble families or rich people in the area to
I
see
think that's enough for
what
me
kind of
for tonight
items I
with the
could sell
beer.
around here.
I don't think I'll ever
Right, no, I
become
more meant
friends
like
with
the
this.
people that you're like
I'm
the
actually
people that you're
surprised you're
trusting to
drinking it.
sell for you. Like, are they
Oh,
Listen, I
like? Do
kind
they
of
have to be like
support
knowledgeable?
my own
on all of
business in a
this,
way, you
or-
know.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
people
they would
think
have,
it's actually
well,
a good drink,
depending
but,
on the kinds of items I
Uh-huh.
sell.
I'll get some better ones
They would
soon.
more or less need to be
I hope so.
knowledgeable
It
about
was
the
okay to
items
stomach, but
and
I
the magic
think
about it.
I might try and wash
I
it down
know,
with something
I know,
else.
dear.
Depends.
I know.
I know that.
Please
our-
do, actually.
Oh God!
I can
No, it was that
Well,
bad.
Cheers.
God.
directly sold from wizards and local
Demos, can I
that
get some
are
water?
considered wizards.
I said it might not be the
not
best
doing the research
beers,
for
but
it, so.
it's doable. And to be fair, I don't think anyone drinks beer for the taste.
So like, you
Exactly.
get,
Like it's
top-notch
fine for the
stuff.
price as well. Like it's really cheap.
They just make custom stuff.
It's
and
somehow
That was the
cheaper
whole
than
idea
sell
for
it.
stuff anyway.
It's kind of like the Valentines with their custom outfits.
Can you repeat that
but
real quick?
Oh, okay.
It's somehow
custom
cheaper
parking
than
and
tea.
furniture
At
and
least
everything.
price list I've seen.
Oh, I see.
Because
Thank
I'm
you.
getting a tea, and I actually
Appreciate
put
that.
money into that, so you know.
But that is
Seth is still
on
getting the
most
beer.
expensive side.
But I guess even
When you need
that will
an
have to
item
take
that
over.
cannot be replaced, have that item must
Well,
have
yeah.
a very specific aspect and role. Well, you're forced to ask for a custom made,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Well, I
is
mean-
Can we talk
about
after
as
church?
expensive as the
Outside?
Valentine's clothing.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking for like
Also, you might
nobility, I
need
do
a,
know there's
cough
this
drop.
one woman.
Looking at the time,
Galmont.
I do have
You
to
might
head
need
out
a
again.
cough
Maybe you'll.
What time is it?
Have
Oh
you
shit!
done-
Oh god.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway.
rush out together. I will be heading out
Not
as well,
really
just
knowledgeable
ready for
about-
my
Okay,
program and everything.
Errands don't
I
run
think they're a
themselves.
family from the
Uh,
capital.
Later, y'all.
Tab.
Let me switch Ivies. Avatar, gesture lock. There we go.
I know.
In how much time is
Anyway.
your show?
It's going to start in about 3 hours, so
Okay, I will be there then.
wonderful. I will be
My voice
looking
better
in
now?
the crowd for you then.
Oh, much better.
No
Good
worries.
evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'll just-
And
Take
see you
care,
later.
Karen.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Spooky ghost time.
Ghost time. I want to see the drama. I so want to see the drama that's going to happen now. I'm so scared too. Though.
What do you mean? What's happening? Deimos and Canny or something?
Jamos and Canny.
Uh oh.
Apparently, like there's something planned.
Oh boy. I'm excited. Good thing I didn't stop my recording.
It's a merchant secret.
Ah,
No,
come
we fucked up.
on. You gotta tell me something.
I mean,
I won't
I
tell.
told you a lot of
Unless I
things.
see it.
I don't think I'm scary
I already
ever.
told you a lot of things, and
Ah,
their
but
ears are
according to
not sealed.
My sister, that's a lie.
Okay.
I think it's probably the height, honestly.
If you ever come back in, you're telling me.
Yeah, it
Be
doesn't
able
have to
to
be
power over
intimidating when you can like loom over
I don't know
people.
how. I'm gonna make you talk.
True. But also, she said She also said
Merchant
something
isn't
about being like
sharing
really
secrets.
intimidating when I asked someone to
But-
arm wrestle.
You're welcome to try.
My ways.
Sometimes
Sure.
passion can be scary.
True. Might also be because I have all of the strength in one arm,
Also a thing too.
and because I'm left-handed, I immediately throw one off.
Being left-handed does have its perks.
Oh, almost forgot.
I think I've only ever like lost an arm wrestle as at least as an adult to my mum and my dad.
Be jacked.
I mean, to be fair, farmhand,
So true.
and I'm a farmhand who has to do everything on one side. So this side
A
has got
farmhand
all of the work out.
singular.
Yeah, I walked into that one.
Yeah.
I am the farmhand. Uh, yeah, I'm good at wrestling. But the only time I've ever tried to be intimidating was that one time when we had like, there was like these I don't know if they were bandits or just general thieves, but they basically came onto the farm to try and steal some of the produce. But me and my little sister were out during it, and you know, we kind of met each other in the middle of the field. Them, you know, hands full of produce. Me and my little sister, like, yeah, obviously she's not a fighter, so I kind of had to go get the fuck out of here. And they believed it. So I was like, oh, well, shit, okay, yippee. I
Whatever
do not have a
works.
weapon. If they had like a knife or something, I would have been dead.
Who knows?
That was entirely just bluff.
Life or death situations bring out the worst and best in people sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say so. But I think that's the only time I've ever seen bandits. My parents would usually be the ones to deal with them, and I'm pretty sure they were also the ones to deal with those ones eventually. But it's literally just that me and my sister were out on like a sort of late night extra pick because some of the no, it wasn't the wheat. It was, I think it was some of the barley wasn't ripe yet in that morning, but it needed to be picked by that evening because there was a storm on the way, which would have killed all of them. So we went out late night, went to go and pick some, and we just kind of strolled up, and we just see these like leather armored whoever's just holding a handful of bloody straw. It was strawberries.
Not every day. Every week.
I think it was some
I'm not an
apples
alcoholic.
there. And
You'd
then like a
say
bunch of
you are,
blackberries.
but I mean, you know, the first step is acknowledgement of your
And so we just kind of, it's just
inefficiency.
internally, I was just
I
like,
don't-
shit,
I don't
shit,
drink
shit,
much.
shit. And then I remembered my sister was there, and I was like,
So
gotta pretend to be threatening.
you just kind of sit there in the corner.
You gotta stand up.
I observe.
Yeah.
You sit in a corner and stare
And
at
to be
people.
fair, bandits don't tend to like killing people because that
Creepy.
gets the
But
guard
you
called on them
must
a
have heard
lot.
something while you were here.
You know, a lot more
I mean,
urgently.
I don't think anyone on the farm.
I've heard
I think
something.
we've only had one person on the farm, or at least
Yeah.
on the estate, at
Like
least
what?
not on the farm. Guy from a bandit, and that's because
Why are you asking?
apparently he tried to fist fight him
Can't the
and
girl
didn't
be
let him leave.
curious?
So it was not in like a really, really mean way, but like kind of his fault.
I mean, one thing I have
Yeah.
heard an awful lot is a certain Zurian going around trying to find out how stealable items are from people.
Okay, well,
Oh, speaking of stealing,
who would that be?
Huh?
Is that like Zuriat? I don't
yeah.
see any. Yeah, I don't know.
I have a
Syrian
duty
isn't
of
exactly
confidentiality.
a very
Alright, well.
you know,
There's a lot
small
of
denominator.
Zurians around.
Yeah,
Yeah, and apparently one of
It's not-
them's
it's
a
not
thief?
hold on,
I don't know.
denominator.
I feel like
I'm trying to
there's a
say-
bunch of Zurian thieves, just like statistics wise.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
no, it's just a bunch of every thief.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
specifically Zurians. Like, you know, there's a bunch of human ones, there's a bunch of,
Oh, I know. I was just like trying to make the point that just saying
well,
like a species and then a thief
got
isn't
anything
very
else?
distinctive.
Nothing comes to mind that's of particular interest.
so you've just been sitting there and you're getting nothing. So you say you're looking, but you're not then.
So you don't even like know
Just
the color of their hair, their specific like you know.
Of course, that wasn't the information that was asked of me, dear.
Well, someone did just ask you for more details, but okay.
You asked me about rumors. You wanted to know rumors and the kind of.
I
things
didn't
that
ask you
hear.
anything.
I'm
yeah, and
talking
you
about.
could have made that one up for all You know, like you just like, oh yeah,
Most
what? Oh,
rumors are
someone
made up.
steal-
Yeah.
That's true.
Rumors are, rumors. It's kind of. I mean, I did
That's
like
kind
to
of the
have a little
thing.
bit of gossip back on the estate, but
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
gossip is how the world turns round, but it's still mostly made
Exactly.
up.
I hold
oh
myself
yeah,
to a
100%.
professional
100% of it's made up, except for like the really
So you're a
juicy stuff.
professional
But it's
stalker.
very rare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100% of the time it's untrue. Half
I
the
don't think
time.
professional stalker is
Exactly.
a job. I work in.
You'd be
I work.
surprised. That's basically what a PI is. So,
I work as a maid or as a stagehand.
but when you're here, you're working as a stalker.
I'm having a drink.
Yeah, just ignore her. She says the most weird shit.
Hey, I'm.
Yeah, she's bad at
Speaking-
communication.
Whoa. Okay, that is.
So
wow,
true.
Just betrayal from two sides.
It's not. I mean, yeah, sure.
Scorning betrayal.
Yep,
When I'm
so
just trying
true.
to have a conversation.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that betrayal already happened like 20 minutes ago.
Well,
Yeah, you
who
brought
can
this
even
on
remember
yourself.
What happened 20 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
It's.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'd remind you, but I might end up throwing a mug at you. Yeah, so I won't.
Oh, try. I can try to catch it. It'll be really cool.
Do I? I've got permission.
Literally asking for it though.
It'll be really. I'll be like super, like you know when like just like my reaction speed. Of
Do
like,
it.
wow, how did she do it? All looks so cool.
No.
Oh.
Demos does appear
Or-
to be the responsible one of the group.
If you really want to do it, go outside. To where I can't see it.
Oh, yeah, we can like play catch. It'll be fun.
Oh, okay.
Like you throw it at me, I throw it at you. It'll be like a bonding exercise.
Well,
I wasn't planning on letting you throw it back, but
I mean, that's how catch works. If I caught it, then the game's over.
I wasn't trying to play.
yeah, what are you, like 5?
What are? What's that supposed? I'm old.
Adults
super
don't
old.
play catch, you know?
Yeah, they do.
But
That's
they
like
use
half
you
of
on
the
When?
sports.
They play
Sorry?
other sports that might have like
You okay?
part.
Okay, well,
I am
Okay, well-
actively losing brain cells.
Oh,
There's not
I
like a
see. Welcome to
competitive
the
catch
bar.
tournament.
okay, I was just trying to defuse the situation because she's trying to throw a thing at my head.
I didn't
Yeah.
try to do anything.
Yeah,
I said what would happen
you
if
were
I tried to
trying
remind
to
you.
defuse situation by suggesting you'd catch it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
I'm even more tempted to.
okay, okay, that is quite funny.
No.
That is
Oh my
funny,
god,
but
you are.
irresponsible, but
You
funny.
should be studied in a lab.
Thank you.
It's genuinely impressive.
It's so true.
Okay, well that just sounds mean.
It is.
Wow.
Do you want to buy a shield?
Listen, if we're not honest with you, how will you improve?
I mean, it's true, but I'm supposed to improve to like not wanting to be studied in a lab. Like that's pretty cool if you do something where they're like, "Wow, we have to know your
I
brain."
Not
don't
if
think
not
that's
if
the-
the
That means
reason
I've
you're in a
done
lab is
something.
because you're so bad at something that it's like off the charts,
Impressive.
you know?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe it's like that horseshoe thing, you know, where it's like you're so good at something to other people it looks like you're bad, but it's like, you know? Because it loops around.
No.
That's no.
No.
What are you? What are you bad at exactly?
I
What are you
Communication.
saying
I
you're
think
bad at? Communication.
Yes.
I'm really good at communicating.
No, you're not.
I've been communicating this whole time.
Badly.
Very badly.
I think that's
I'm
like
uncomfortable.
that's like your opinion.
Can we maybe get a vote?
Okay, well,
Who thinks she's bad at communication?
The ghost agrees as well.
like,
Hey!
no,
There
that's
we go.
different.
Deimos, you're too nice.
You
I
are
just
too nice.
You're the
understand them.
only you're the only real one here. Thank you.
I just understand you. I
Appreciate
mean,
you.
I understand the
What?
chaos behind the mindset.
Actually,
She's not being mean on purpose, though, you know?
Hmm?
Like, if she was being mean on purpose, I get it. But she's just, like, bad at it.
It's funny.
Yeah, but doesn't mean she's
It is
bad
funny.
at... Yeah!
Actually, now that
But
you
still-
mention
It's
it,
funny, but it did almost get her choked.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, but now that I mention it, I did observe a
When
conversation
did the
very
choking?
recently.
What?
It
Oh,
was
right,
a
Miss Arm.
conversation that lasted
Basically,
for half an
she
hour
asked very intrusive questions about
eating
That's
how
someone's
exactly
arm
I
off.
lost my arm, including how much blood came out of it.
Eating
during
some
No.
eating. We didn't talk
Wow.
about
Right, I heard
eating
that part.
someone's arm. What?
Why did you
It did go-
feel?
I remember-
Why do you feel?
You don't ask that
Why
kind
do
of
you
thing.
feel aimed at with that?
I
Did you
suppose
talk
not.
about someone's arm getting ripped off or something?
It was.
What?
I feel like we're blowing things out of
He's
proportion
agreeing
here.
with
I
you.
was just asking follow-up
Yeah, I know.
questions.
If it, like, I'm okay. Right.
No, I understand.
Okay.
I've been there. Maybe not as extreme,
Yeah.
but I've been there.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, you had your chaotic times then, Stevens.
This is not by any means chaotic.
It looks really
that's
cool
not chaotic.
though.
Has personality.
Well, thank you.
It does look cool, but it also looks like you lit your arm on fire.
That's how
You
burn
could say
marks
something
work.
like that.
I can't say I know. I haven't been on fire
I
before.
kind of know a similar feeling, so I would. Yeah, fist bump.
You've been on fire.
This pound.
You've been on fire.
No, I've never been
Ooh.
on fire, and I hope I don't
Oh.
ever be set on fire.
Well, I mean, I think
But
most
I've made
people
a
would hope
bean
to
on
not be
fire and
set
I
on
was
fire.
confused
Yeah,
for a second.
I don't plan to be set on fire.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's like, you know what I really want to do? I want to get set on fire. I don't think anyone. I don't think you
It's
could
not
find
a
a
fun
single
experience.
person.
I saw
could
someone
set
get set
people
on
fun.
fire
fire,
once.
but
I'm sure
That
they
was an
didn't
interesting
want
day.
it. Wait, but
It
I thought
was-
you said you didn't know how burns worked. But then that's
No, I didn't set them on fire. I witnessed them being
That's
set
not-
on fire.
yeah.
They
so
were
then you witnessed
extinguished
them
very
getting
fast,
burn
don't worry.
marks.
It wasn't a lot of fire, and it was extinguished fast, but it was some faulty
Okay.
fire on a stage. It triggered a little bit too early than what the actor expected. He couldn't get out of the way, and it kind of lit his clothes on fire. But it was handled very well because they were very talented stagehands. I'm talking about me, and
Wow, bit
he was extinguished.
self-aggrandizing.
I'm very
The one thing
humble.
I have, come on, the one thing I have. It's he was
The one thing you had
extinguished.
was
Honestly, I
being
respect
a
it.
maid.
Hey, you gotta ego farm a little
Fair.
bit sometimes.
Exactly. Confidence is the best.
And
To
he
quickly
didn't die, which was the
interject.
goal.
We
What
will
the-
be closing in 15 to 20 minutes, letting you all know.
okay.
Very well.
You already got
Um,
ghosts.
What else do you have
Yeah,
for drink?
I'm trying to make sure they don't start
For the
throwing
record,
shit.
Celeste, I don't recommend.
Came to work
being
early
set on
today, I
fire.
see.
I've heard it's a pretty
Yeah,
pretty
no,
bad.
Yeah, the ghosts are like
no,
really
yeah.
fucking cool when there's no patrons in here.
Point of the conversation. I know.
Mm.
Shock.
Wait, did they, like, help
you
know
set
that
up
being
and
set on
stuff?
Fire is a bad thing.
Sometimes.
I know.
Ooh.
How,
What else do
how
you
could
have
I make
to
this
drink?
conclusion? What's my
I got
An
some
assortment
tea, I got
of
some...
juices.
I
Oh.
think the ghost is
Ooh.
speaking for you.
Useful.
Or if you want to try what the ghost
Oh.
picked out.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Ghost, can you
How
get
much
me
is it?
something?
That would be
Don't think the ghost can. I don't think the ghost. Oh, okay.
that's 2
Never mind.
silver.
Thank you.
That's
Because
also
the
2
ghost
silver.
gave it to me, that means it's free. Because
That's not
I
how it
didn't,
works.
I didn't like
That's
want
not how
this.
that works.
They just like gave
That's
it
not-
to me.
That's not how that
Nope,
works.
because
I
even
wouldn't
if there's a
mind a ghost
bartender,
of-
I'd still be giving things to you. And you did
I know,
ask
but
for
I
a
didn't
drink.
like order this. Oh, bye.
No.
Ghost said no.
Well, I mean, if you
wouldn't
didn't
mind
order
a
it,
ghost
there you go.
recommendation. Can I get a ghost recommendation?
Are you going to pay for it?
If it's within my budget.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
the mint drink. That's what that one noble
Yeah.
had when she was throwing up everywhere. I remember.
It's
Aw.
different now. That was
Mint.
originally
Uh,
what Sap had made,
I'll take it.
which was an elixir.
There
That
you
is
go.
different.
2 silver. I know how much these cost.
It's 2 silver.
Yep, and it's on the table.
Double the price of the beer? Wow.
Mhm.
The nice juices.
Yeah, because
Because they're actually good.
Beer is beer. I drink it,
That's
but
true.
it's beer. You know?
How was your ghost drink, Leo?
Pretty good.
I think the ghosts are like cats.
It is alright.
Because they have like
A
such
little
a
bit,
strong
yeah, they are.
opinion
Look,
of
I,
the
I may
schedule.
have gone a bit too far in some places, so sorry.
Oh, I obviously wasn't expecting an apology. Apology accepted.
Cool. Good. Awesome.
So you're already getting better.
Yep, see?
The bullying
Yeah.
worked.
It wasn't.
High
I
five.
would have.
No, there you go.
I think if
wanna
you didn't
clarify
get
this
bullied,
wasn't
you
because of
wouldn't even
bullying. I
realize you're
would've-
doing something wrong.
I've realized I'm self-aware.
I'm not thirsty
I
right now, but thank you, Ghost.
mean,
Okay, I don't need this. I know me, and that's enough.
Atta girl.
I appreciate the apology, but you did need a little bit of help getting there.
Okay, whatever. Fine. If that ends this topic, sure.
Celeste,
Hi.
if you could be a monster, what monster would you be?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, does that have to be like a real monster? Because
No.
then my answer might change. Okay. I don't know if this is real, but
I
I
used to
had
be like the
an
swamp
idea
thing.
for like, like a body of like a
what, sorry?
dragon, right? Then the
A swamp
legs
thing.
of
Like a swamp monster.
a person, and I thought that was
I'd
cool.
I'd
So if
probably just be
that's
like a werewolf.
thing-
Oh! No, I'm changing my answer. I'd love to be a merman.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd
That's
be
an
fun.
interesting
Mm.
I
monster.
mean, I just went a werewolf because fluff.
Yeah, I'd call it a.
Yeah.
Well, it's just. A
But
griffin,
imagine
so
how
it's made
hot
of
it would
multiple
be
parts. They're
to
just
be a
not all
werewolf in
griffins,
this
but-
climate.
That's the point.
You'd be hot.
I know.
Well, can't
Do
you
you
just
like
at least
being
you don't get
hot?
the
you could,
joke.
like
I'm making a joke about being hot, as in sexy.
Oh.
But with
Mhm.
werewolves, at least that's something like attainable, right? You can like meet a werewolf and be like,
I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
how
know
it
anything about
works.
werewolves. I
Do
just
you
heard
like?
stories.
Do they
Are-
like bite? They bite you? Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
I don't
Are
know the stories.
werewolves monsters, or are they just like
Are they?
critters?
I think it's like
I
they're
don't
kind
know.
of like vampires, right? It's like the same.
Yeah, like I guess vampires are monsters. So
Yeah, they're monsters, so I guess werewolves are also monsters?
There's one
Mm.
person
I
you
just
want to
read
ask
books.
about
have
vampires.
you ever
just
met
know anything about,
werewolf?
The
If you have,
specifics.
ever questions about vampires you want to ask
I have
about
never met a
vampires,
werewolf,
a
no.
bartender by the name of
Mm.
Ophelia. She seems to
Ooh,
know an
Oh.
awful lot when it comes to vampires.
Have you ever met somebody who did meet a
ooh,
werewolf?
suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious. I didn't know.
Mm.
But she was just an old bartender.
Well, you haven't met a werewolf
I
that
don't
you
know if
know
she-
of,
I don't know
eh?
if she's an old
'Cause they could, like,
bartender,
That's,
but
that is
disguise
she
true.
may have been
themselves,
here
right?
earlier.
She was here earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I talked to her a bit.
I guess if you have questions about vampires or vampires, then you can
Do
go
you count
to
super
Ophelia.
hairy people as werewolves? Because I mean, I've met plenty of those.
Okay.
No, I
Well,
think
I
there's a
wouldn't
bit
say
more
so.
to
I
that,
don't
you
really
know?
have any questions.
They have to
Probably,
like
yeah.
turn into
Don't really
big
think I will ever
wolf.
meet a vampire, so.
I think
I just
that
think it's
I
a
hope
fun
you
Yeah, they
don't.
gotta
nickname
be
for people
quadruped
werewolves when they're
when the moon is high or something.
something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that from the stories.
Okay, but where did we land? Are they
Famous?
monsters?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Werewolves?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Are werewolves
so-
monsters? Is this
Well,
the...
if they're like vampires and vampires are monsters, then yes.
Yeah, okay. But then
So,
I guess that's
yeah, so my
it's-
answer was valid. There you go.
Mm.
yeah. I guess it's kind of that thing. It's like a social thing, right? Because like they probably like a werewolf probably is like more in common with like I don't know an Animara than it does like an actual monster, but like it still like counts as a monster.
I think they're monsters because they like can't think when they're in their wolf form and they're like super aggressive, right? And they like spread it through bites, maybe?
Maybe.
I just remember the werewolf from Little Blue Walking Shoes.
Is that a book?
Yeah, it's a children's book. You know, she goes to visit her granddad, and it turns out her granddad's a werewolf, and then granddad tries to eat her, and then an adventurer comes in, kills werewolf, saves kid. Bada bing,
Do you
bada boom.
think like werewolves would ever like read
I-
something like that? Because they're just like dang.
Can they read? I don't know.
I mean, I thought they were like people when they weren't wolves. Are they always wolves?
I don't
And, like,
know.
make
I
more?
again not. I'm not like a werewolfologist.
This
I-
is
I
like a
know.
second thing you need to ask an adventurer, you know? You should
Yeah.
start writing these
Yeah.
down.
I really should.
Not sure if they would take so much of their time to answer questions, though.
Did you have a tab open? Or
I
have you
mean,
been
like
paying
if
for
they're
everything?
if you're just
I've
drinking,
been
you might want to share
paying.
tale
I
of
think I
your
haven't.
exploits. You never know.
Did I pay for this one? Oh, okay.
I
Yes, you did.
guess, but usually
Oh, well.
the bars where you go with adventures are filled with
yeah,
bar
but-
fights.
That's true. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and an adventurer will wander through those doors.
It,
The big
I
considering the
guess.
fact we've got
sword.
like 5-10 minutes left, I doubt it.
Well, I didn't mean
Also,
like
let's
now.
start paying
Yes,
tabs. Last call for drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, also that.
6 beers,
One tea.
one tea,
One
and this.
chase. Yep.
Oh, hi, Ghost.
Oh, hello.
Wee.
Oh.
And there goes the activities
Oh my
again.
god, it threw
pretty
that
good.
Anyway.
at you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt? It just
No.
threw that bottle at you. Wait, okay, you're good?
There's my juice!
No,
Oh.
it's
Yeah, sorry, the ghosts are getting a bit rickety because it's late at night. Maybe there's like a bunch of old people that are like, "He's done, kids." Get up at like.
No, they're
Could be.
cats. We've established they're cats.
6 beers.
It did
Wait,
stay in my
Oh,
Are there
they're
animals?
spilling
Oh
juice.
no!
Oh
There's,
no.
oh, it's all over
Okay,
you.
let's not.
Oh.
I thought we had like
let's
10
not.
minutes still.
Is there like a shower back there? You might need to use it.
I'll just have one when I get home.
No,
It's fine.
but the ghosts are fucking with me too as well. So
Well, I guess I
Fine,
will have to
I'm
change
already-
into
wearing,
my suit.
thankfully, I'm wearing an orange shirt, so yeah, it's not going to go see-through. I'm fine.
Nice.
thankfully.
Maybe this is
Uh,
the ghosts telling us we have to leave earlier? Or are we gonna
Maybe.
like are we gonna
Maybe.
fight back against
Yeah,
the
we're
ghosts?
gonna
Maybe.
fist
Like,
fight the
no,
ghosts.
Well, not fist fight.
Okay.
More meant like a spiritual fight.
Leo.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah, tapping,
So
etc.
6 beers, that thing,
Oh,
and 1 tea.
Right.
6 beers, that thing, and 1 tea. Okay, so 6 beers.
How much?
Mm.
Oh. Body camino, tomado ni como no hay. Thank you.
So without the conversion and setting it at flat, so that way I don't have to do extra math in my head. 19 silver.
Have you?
Okay,
what
well,
I pay for it.
Okay.
You
1
ghosts.
I don't
and
trust
2 gold.
tabs.
There you go.
It's a plot of
Which
extortion,
one?
if you ask me.
Tabs exhaustion.
want
you
change?
just pay it at the end of the night. It's the same amount.
You can keep it.
You don't keep you. It makes it so you don't feel like you're spending money, and you end up buying a lot more than you want to. And you don't realize how much you spend until you have to pay a tab
Or
at the
you
end.
can just count.
Then you can pay per drink.
It's not extortion to pay later.
It's a very big gamble, and it's a very common trap. You have to be careful with tabs.
I don't think we
Well,
don't
it's your
play
fault for
cards
not paying
if you have to
attention.
pay for your drinks or not.
That's why I pay by ear, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
That's also why I'll never use a
Wasn't
tab in my
saying
life.
you shouldn't.
Okay, then why start the conversation about tabs then if it doesn't bother you?
You,
I know
you got
because
a
I was
drink
asked
right
if I
there,
had a tab
Deimos.
open.
Here. Let me
Yeah,
out.
I think the ghosts are being a little angry today.
Yep. Okay, so everyone like start
Famous?
just like slowly fizzling out.
Yeah. Everyone,
I'll-
please make your way to the door.
I'll
I
be
shall
shall
outside.
vacate.
Well,
going through the back.
Yeah.
So I'll
goodbye.
meet you there.
It's been fun.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Have good night.
Safe travels.
Um,
Is it usually like that?
It can be. And I think from what I remember, there's like different sets of ghosts. So
Oh, I didn't mean the
depending on
ghost
the
thing, I
sets
meant
of
the,
ghosts you
like-
get.
Oh.
Oh, the patrons?
Uh,
Yeah. They're
come on.
they're all different shapes and sizes.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I saw it. It wobbled, but it's fine. Oh. Okay.
No, we're good.
Yep,
If you want
thanks
to
for
head
the
out
help.
first, I'll make sure everything's good. No, not a problem.